Welcome back to another episode of Had to Be There. This episode, like all episodes, is brought to you by our media partner in crime, Furry Turkey. Furry Turkey is home of the Had to Be There podcast, our very awesome merch, and much, much more. Check out furryturkey.com for more information and to check out all the Had to Be There merchandise, including some really fun t-shirts, hoodies, and hats. Hashtag FreeLemmy. Another partner of Furry Turkey is helping bring this podcast to your beautiful ears, and that's the Candy Collection. Candy Collection is home to Daddy Dirt's tattoo-inspired brand. Check out furryturkey.com and find Candy Collection on the homepage and in the topics for some really fun tattoo-inspired clothing, including a sugar skull on a tie-dye tee. Tie-dye's back, y'all. This episode is also brought to you by Board at Work. Board at Work is my skateboard-inspired clothing brand that has a bunch of fun t-shirts and hoodies inspired from my favorite skateboard tricks. Check out all the fun skateboard merch at boardatwork.shop. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoy this episode of Had to Be There. Peace.
Shut up and sit down.
Daddy Dirt and Mommy Mike present Had to Be There podcast.
Oh yeah, Daddy Dirt, you give me that sexual
I needed
healing.
that. I needed that.
Yeah.
That was nice for
Sexual
both of us.
healing.
That dude just had to mow them down back in the day.
Oh yeah.
He was lining them up and mowing them down.
He was sitting at home one day going, It's been a few weeks since I've had a lady acquaintance over. What could I do to get an endless supply of lady acquaintances to come over to my house and have some fun? Hey, I'm going to write a song called Sexual Healing.
Biggest pervert in the game. Get up. Hey, get up so I can have sex with you. Because I'm a pervert. Could be.
Could be, or he could just be a very smooth talking romantic guy, dude.
Could be.
Because that song fucks. I love that song.
A lot of
And
his
you know
songs
what?
fuck.
That song put us both in the mood for this podcast.
Yeah. I know. I feel
Quit
like.
bumping the table. I can see you poking through up down there because we just listened to the best song to start a podcast ever.
Dude.
Quit bumping the table.
I think we gotta start off the podcast more that way. I like the pump up songs are great, like the new trendy tunes are great. Getting into the vibe of this podcast, Marvin Gaye couldn't say it any better.
Because we like, this isn't like a party podcast. We're not sitting around boozing. We're not a bunch of booze hounds drinking,
We're not
just having
smoking
silly
cigars,
conversations.
yeah.
No, what we're doing on this podcast, we're making love with our words. And that's why we kick things off with Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing.
Oh, so good. So good. Well,
Yeah, start the love making.
I
dude.
made it
Wordsmith
back.
Me.
I made it back after last weekend. I was a little bit worried about myself.
Oh yeah, dude,
I was a little concerned.
You were so hungover. You were so hungover.
This will be my
weekend.
second cigar of the weekend, and it's always hit or miss. I think. Oh, I also figured this out the other day, because I remember hearing people who smoke cigarettes and cigars frequently say like, "Yeah, you start to kind of lose the flavor of things because your tongue gets a little bit burnt." And remember when I told you a couple weeks ago, I go, I have to have hot sauce on everything. I think that's it. Because I'm starting to smoke cigars so much that I'll notice, like, if I smoke 2 within a weekend, my tongue's burnt.
Yeah. Do you think it's that, or is it? I always thought it was like the chemicals and stuff. It just kind of takes your sense of smell away. Which
could
takes
be
your
that
sense of
too,
taste a little
but
bit. But I bet it's probably a little bit of both.
I think so, because
Yeah.
I can definitely feel in my mouth is burnt. So
It's like I had permanent scar tissue on my tongue for like 2 years because I ate frozen pizza every night in high school, and I never wait for it to cool down. So every night I'd burn my tongue and the roof of my mouth with a hot slice of pizza.
just so excited. Your
I was
mouth
like-
just salivating.
I had like loose flappy skin on the roof of my mouth because I had built up so much scar tissue. It was just dangling.
so disgusting. I brought a cutter and a punch, whatever you want to use.
Give me both actually.
These are I thought about that. I think I'm gonna try that on the next torpedo that I get, the pointy tip.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna try to do that and see what happens.
you're just gonna snip the tip and then
Snip
poke a
it.
hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna circumcise the tip and then poke a hole in it.
Aren't you at some point just poking hole into the tobacco though instead of into the leaf? If you cut off the tip first.
What do you? Yeah, you're still doing the same thing. Same thing here with if it's got a flat tip.
Yeah.
But you're just poking through the cap on the top of it.
Yeah, but there's leaf around it, so the stogie's not, like the tobacco inside's not going right in your mouth.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's got a tip for you.
Gosh,
It's got a rubber guard. Keeps you from getting those nice little flakes in your mouth.
I like that, though. I kind of like
Oh,
chewing
I
on it.
love some backwash.
I actually like cutting open cigars and then sticking them in my lips like it's chewing tobacco.
Oh yeah, just sticking middle finger deep down a nice stogie and ripping out a lipper
No, I like cutting it in half.
and just eating it.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Have
like
you?
Ugh. Yeah?
Oh, have you ever swallowed a whole thing of chew?
No. I've swallowed. I've swallowed.
Hey, can I get some marshmallows?
I've swallowed, like if you do long cut, I've swallowed like little bits and pieces of that, and it's the first time I ever chewed was long cut. Bad choice. I was like,
yuck,
dude, how fat are your tits feeling?
so fat.
Yeah.
It's so humid.
Yeah, it's
96% humidity today.
It's always what it is in Minnesota. It's the worst. It's the worst. But it's okay. We deal with it.
That's why I'm moving. I hate to tell you this, but I decided this morning actually that I'm moving.
Where to Texas?
Nope.
With Joe?
Nope.
Where are you going?
Bermuda, the Triangle.
You're just gonna live in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah.
For what reason?
I mean, no neighbors. That's about it.
That's probably where Epstein's hiding out.
Epstein's dead, dude. He killed himself.
Do you think he's really dead?
Yeah, he killed himself.
But do you think he's really dead?
Yeah, dude. Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. When you kill yourself, you die,
You're a
and you're
puppet.
dead.
You're a government puppet, aren't you?
I'm a shill.
Yeah. Shit.
I'm a fat-titted shill, dude. No, he's dead, dude. I watched the video footage of him hanging himself.
You got to see it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How?
YouTube.
Is YouTube now the source of all of the news and information you get? Because it is for me, pretty much.
I feel like you're calling me out a little bit.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Yeah,
I'm
for the
same
most
way.
part.
Yeah.
Well, and Instagram, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
No, I would say Twitter is probably my source of news most, and podcasts, which is probably the two worst ways to get news information. But you know what? I just don't really care. I like to keep a pulse on what's going on, but I know that everything that I'm looking at is skewed and one-sided in one way or the other, so I don't really pay too close of attention to anything. I'm like, oh, okay, that happened.
It's like through your own lens.
Yeah, I don't get too, like, caught up in any of it.
Yeah. It's kind of through your own lens at that point. You can look at what you want to and not look at what you don't.
Yeah.
But then you get the idiots who comment on everything.
Yeah. I kind of like knowing, like, buzzwords of everything that's going on. So if people say stuff, I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of know about that or something. But then in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, God, I don't even really fucking care, dude. Just leave me alone. I hate talking to people.
Yeah.
How's this iced coffee treating you? Because it's delicious. And the reason I like it, makes it look like you're drinking a Guinness during the day. Pull it up on a Zoom call. Is that a Guinness? No, I swear it's coffee.
Yeah, so then they'll never know if you actually are drinking a Guinness.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh, they'll know because I'll have my shirt off and I'll be a raven. Boom, boom, boom.
I thought that you said a different word than what you just said.
Nope, raven, dude.
Okay, good. I'm glad that there was a V in there.
Like the bird.
I'm glad there was a V in there.
Like the bird.
Yeah, okay. Good, I got it.
I might have to borrow your fat boy
fart?
towel.
You might have to fart?
Oh, no, I'm for sure going to have to shit halfway through this podcast because I had a kale shake before you left, or before you came over. I'm having a coffee, and I'm going to have a scar.
Hey, you big juice guy, because you're withering away to nothing already, and we can't have you being a skeleton at the bachelor party because you'll die. You'll die.
No, I really want it to get to the point where one Bud Light sets me over the edge.
Or,
no, dude, I'm not doing it to lose weight. I'm doing it to try to get more veggies in my system so I can gain weight.
Yeah, but you're going to end up shitting your pants. And then you're just going to get rid of all the stuff that's in your body.
Yeah, all the gross stuff. Dude, do you know what I ate yesterday? Guess what I had between the hours of the time I woke up and dinner?
Whiskey.
No.
Bud Light.
Woke up.
Yeah.
Me and the wife woke up.
Okay.
We weren't hungover, but sure as shit, we're real tired. Felt like we were hungover, but we weren't. Just tired. We're laying in bed, and we go. Wife looks at me. She goes, "I'm going to the store and getting a donut." That's why I married her.
How
dude.
many donuts did you get?
That's why I married her. We both, when we were leaving, I looked at her, I go, it was really hard not to get a glazed twist one, too. She goes, yeah, I really wanted to, but I'm glad we just got one each.
Oh, you guys are soft.
I know, right? But then, so we got home. I had my donut. I had my coffee. And then I had half a bag of sea salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Okay. All right, that's fair. Then, okay,
I
so
needed
what
a
else
little
did you
pick-me
have?
up this morning.
What
No,
else?
that was it. But until
Before
dinner. Until dinner, that was all I had.
I had typical fashion, nothing. I had nothing from when I woke up. No, what did I have? I had something. I think I maybe had a protein bar with peanut butter. I had a protein bar with peanut butter at like 11. Went and got fitted for rings. Came home, still didn't eat. Went hit golf balls for an hour and a half.
When you were getting fitted for rings yesterday,
Yeah.
wife goes, "Oh, I wonder what type of bands they picked out." And I go, "Well, I think Daddy Dirt's in charge of the playlist, so I'm sure I'll be good." And she goes, "What?" I go, "Oh yeah, I know. I think he's just like building a playlist on Spotify and like having the DJ like play that." And she
You were
goes,
being dead serious.
"Yeah,
weren't
I
you?
was being dead serious." She goes, "No, like they're wedding bands, like their rings." I go, "Oh, yeah, okay."
Not hungover at all.
Nope.
Yeah, you
And that's when
it.
that's when I walked outside and just stood out in the rain for a little bit.
Have you ever wanted to do that? Like, it's so hot outside that you just want to go take off all your clothes and just lay down in the rain.
Yeah.
I think about that multiple times.
Dude, when our AC was broke, I would go outside to cool down. We would sit outside and eat dinner almost every night because it's just so fucking hot inside.
Yeah, and you can't. There's no fresh air. You're
Yeah.
just sitting there sucking in your own heat.
I love sucking my own heat, though. You know.
Like sucking on your own farts.
I mean, depends what type of heat I'm throwing on that.
Do you
type
think
of day,
farts always come out hot?
I don't think I've ever had like a cold one. Have
yeah,
you?
but but they
Because
come out.
it's probably like 96
body
degrees.
temperature?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it comes out warm.
Mhm.
Well, hot. I guess that'd be considered hot if a hot tub. Okay, why does a hot tub feel hot when it's at 97
hey,
degrees?
if gas comes out too cold, it just turns into shit because it's not gas at some temperature, you know. It turns into
That's a good
something
point.
else.
Yeah, that's a good point. It turns into vapor when it's a certain temperature. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, but why does a hot tub then feel like why does it feel hot when it's at 98, but your body temperature is 98?
Because the outside of your body isn't necessarily 98; it's the inside of your body. So you're like,
What do you think the outside temperature of your body is? What if it's a 98-degree day? You get in a hot tub. It's 98 degrees in the hot tub. It still feels hot.
well, that's what they in those float tanks, they have the water set at the perfect temperature where it like maybe it is 98 degrees, I don't know, but it aligns essentially with the body temperature of your skin so that you can't feel it.
Yeah.
So it's like a neutral
Weightless.
temperature
Yeah.
essentially. I don't know what that temperature is.
It's got to be like even 70 something feels cold.
Yeah.
It's got to be in the 80s because 90 feels hot. Hot
Yeah.
tubs are at 90.
Yeah. Well, hot tubs are at like 102.
Yeah, but some hot tubs are
Like pools are at 95.
yeah, if you're in your parents' pool. Yeah, okay. So like a lukewarm hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting cuz like you go into like Lake Michigan, like in the middle of or at the beginning of August, 70-ish degrees, 72.
Maybe that's like warm, I feel like. For
It's
that big of a
not, though.
lake.
Oh, dude, it gets that warm.
I guess I guess like a smaller lake gets like 80 almost, 79, 80.
It does. It gets that warm.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but it's got to be a hot day. And the current's got to be right, you know.
Yeah, and the you got to read the tides.
Pretty
right?
big marine
Yeah.
biologist.
Full
yeah.
moon, it's got to be in full effect.
Mhm. Hey, so I think we got everybody to respond to the bachelor party. You did. I didn't get anybody to respond.
Has everyone responded finally?
Yeah, everyone's responded.
Okay.
Yep.
Took them long enough.
Yeah, well.
We still got a couple maybes. Like, what's this bullshit? Like, oh, yeah, I'm in for this, but I'm tentative on this. Hey, just make up your fucking mind.
Yeah, say yes or no.
Yeah.
I don't want any hangers out
Because,
there.
honestly, any maybes not counting as a yes. If they're a maybe,
Well, yeah.
we'll buy it. We'll not buy it. We'll pick a place.
No, we'll buy a place.
Yeah,
We're buying a place.
we'll buy the house in Reno, and they can pay us back later. No, we're picking a place that fits the guys that are committed to going.
think that's
And if
fair.
randos show up,
Yeah.
then they can find a couch.
Yeah, right. I agree. 100%. Yep.
And that's fine. And
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Am I stressed and anxious and gonna be pissed at everyone that does it to me? No.
You want to
course
be.
not.
You want. Am I gonna go up there? Am I gonna bring my pocket knife? And am I gonna think about killing all of them? Yeah, I might. Yeah, I might.
Did I have to bite my tongue a lot in that response email trying to get them all to respond so I wasn't too mean?
I might. Should everybody go shooting that morning? Probably not. There's probably a couple guys that shouldn't go shooting.
What did I say that I was gonna call that guy like a fatty McFat boy?
Yeah. Definitely a good idea. Definitely a good idea that we didn't call anybody names, anybody distinct names. I think I'm the only one that is allowed to be called
The
a name.
best was your future brother-in-law though, because I was like, okay, I don't know him at all. He was over at my house, never even said hi to him, and
He was?
yeah, for your engagement.
Oh,
party.
him. I thought you were talking about the other one. I was like, I don't think he came for the engagement.
No,
party.
your
All right, another
other
one.
future brother-in-law, like your
No,
legit brother, like your legit future brother-in-law, like he's your brother-in-law.
Oh,
married
yes.
into-
Okay,
yes.
yes. I thought you were talking about like mine on my side.
No,
okay.
your future-
on her side.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Well, you don't have a brother-in-law on your side. You have a brother on your side. And then your brother-in-law is the guy that I'm talking about.
Nope. Still, even if they're on your side, they'd be called your brother-in-law.
I know they are, but not as much. There's just a less of a direct line of communication.
Okay, go on. I get it. I get where we're at. I get it. You struggle with the English language. I don't.
Do
Okay,
you call,
so move on.
Do you call your brother-in-law's wife your sister-in-law?
Yes.
Or is that kind of like a
Sister-in-law.
wash? Like, hey, we're both pretty distant.
No, you just call her your fucking aunt. Yeah. Yeah. She's still your sister-in-law.
I gotta go hang out with my aunt.
Yeah, man. She's still your sister-in-law. Go on.
Happy Aunt's Day.
Please go on.
I go. So I gotta walk a fine line, but I still gotta be funny to make him feel included in the group, make everyone else.
In the
laugh.
reply, he didn't walk the line, so go on.
Okay. So I go. This is your sister we're talking about, or this is your future brother-in-law we're talking about. Don't you want to watch us defile his body one last time before your sister takes over?
Oh, I'm sure he thoroughly enjoyed
Read
that.
it to me.
Because his response, I can't read, so I'm not gonna hurt our listeners' ears.
How inappropriate is it? Am I gonna get canceled
Yeah,
for
you
his
might. Yeah, you
response?
might. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think all of it's kosher. I think so. Right? It's all kosher.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't see any bad.
Yeah, I don't either. Go ahead.
You're saying he went over the line. This is walking a great line.
No, I said that he's right on the line.
Yeah.
He's perfect.
Yeah. God, he's a man after my own heart. I might have to kiss your brother-in-law.
I didn't know he had it in him, to be honest with you. I
I-
had no idea that was coming.
I might have to kiss this man.
Well, aren't you picking the bed arrangements?
That's a very good point.
He can sleep in the middle of us.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
we just we turn that on.
Sexual
We turn
heathen.
that on in the morning at 6 in the morning on Saturday morning. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
All right, so we all know that pussies who golf don't know how to shoot guns. Let's change that and find a place with a few acres. A place so far into God's country where the only neighbors are red-blooded Americans who roll coal on tight-wearing environmentalist grads while riding their fixed gears. Where the only thing on Main Street is a local church across the street from a trailer bar. Hell yeah, brother. Let's get so hammered that even Charlie Sheen would want in. Let's shoot so much skeet that we'll put Dick Cheney to shame. And let's blow so much shit up that even Timothy McVeigh would say, damn, out on golf.
If we didn't already get that.
Oh,
Yeah,
love
it's pretty
that.
good. It was
Love that.
perfect.
Dude, your future uncle's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, wait. So if it's not on my side, do I have to call them my uncle and my aunt?
Shout out to Reese's future aunt and uncle here too. They've been a joy to have in the wedding party.
I know why I struggled so hard to read that. One big run-on sentence.
Yeah.
One huge run-on sentence that I had a hard time getting through.
Oh, you struggle.
Well,
Hey, should I light this guy up?
No. You should just sit there and look at it.
Well, I thought you were gonna do it for me.
What? I'll poke the hole for you.
I want you to poke the hole.
I'll poke the hole for you. The only thing that sucks about these chairs is I can't rest this thing like in a good spot on my body. Well,
you just gotta get your tits just.
I
aren't
could
quite
try.
fat
Yeah,
enough.
they're not wrinkled enough.
Grab a gravity chair if you want.
No, I like this. I like this better because it's a little bit easier to sit at this fucking table.
I can do it.
What's that?
I can do it.
Okay.
I like sitting at a table, dude.
First of all,
Those were
don't
memories
ever
we made.
suck on that again and then put the punch into it. Don't ever put your spit on that. Then I'm going to have to put your spit onto my cigar next time I do that. Don't do that.
Hey, can you just drool on my tip for me?
Jeez. Oh, by the way, no pants are allowed at the bachelor party for sleeping arrangements. Everyone's got to be naked.
Oh, just for sleeping though?
Yeah. Everyone else has to wear pants other than that, but just for sleeping. You really try to focus on that way too much. Go deeper.
I thought I went deep enough.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah. Is that deep enough?
Yeah, that's fine. Jeez. Yeah, you
There
got
we
it.
go.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
yeah.
it. Oh, yeah.
I poke a good hole, dude. Here, do you want me to spit on this for you?
Yeah. Could you spit on it and put your lips all over it? Here.
Did you put more whiskey in here, or did the ice just melt?
The
a
ice
bunch?
melted. Yeah, I put a bunch of ice in yours, and part of mine ice had melted.
Mine ice?
Oh, so that reminds me of Hunters on Netflix or on Amazon.
Hulu?
No, it's on Amazon.
Disney Plus?
No, it's on Amazon.
This episode is brought to you by all the streaming services known to man, including OnlyFans.com.
Fans only, actually, is what we're starting.
Oh, yes.
Do you think you get sued for that? Naming it Fans Only?
Probably not. They should have named it Fans Only. They should sue themselves.
No.
for not
You know
naming
what
it
it should
Fans
be?
Only.
It should be Fans Only, and we should censor everything. so everything's censored.
Just like even like right
No,
now, we're
no,
wearing
no.
t-shirt and shorts. We're just all pixelated out.
No. Just their limbs. Legs and arms. Head you can see, full body you can see, legs and arms are...
Wait, what type of Fans Only thing are you doing? Oh wait, this is when we're creating.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I thought you were saying for our OnlyFans channel.
We're creating our own website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Called
And it's gonna be
Fans Only?
Fans Only.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna pixelate our limbs.
No, it's just ceiling fans.
It's just videos of ceiling
Hey,
fans.
if you want to buy, if you feeling hot and bothered, you feeling hot? Are things getting heated in the bedroom? Is it so warm that you're about to bust? Go check out fansonly.com for all your ceiling fan needs.
Dude, that's a genius idea. And all we do is we sell floor fans, we sell ceiling fans, all of it. And we just get vendors that, that is a genius idea. That's hilarious.
It's like Lamps Plus.
It's like that's like Monsters or Monster.com where they did like, all these like sexual
like
sexual
Monsters, Inc.?
These sexual commercials, and it's just a domain name website.
You mean GoDaddy?
Or GoDaddy. Yeah, sorry, not Monster.com.
No, what Monster's like a job search thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, when I go to light this, talk.
No, I
motherfucker.
just want to keep watching you. Because I want to see if you can actually do it. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you got it. You're golden. Nice work. It's been a while since you had a cigar, huh? Don't spit on
hours.
your garage floor.
Few hours.
You woke up at 5, brought the dog out, had a cigar.
Yeah, just had my morning cigar.
Have you ever seen those guys
one
that
tin in so
chew
far
on
today.
cigars?
Oh. Yeah, they just chew on them all day, and then at like 5 o'clock they'll light them up.
Would it be pretty hard to light because the whole thing's wet?
Just the part you're sucking on.
Yeah, but it would bleed down to the rest of the
They
cigar.
don't chew on it like a corn on the cob, dude.
It'd bleed down to the rest of the cigar, though, wouldn't it? Or maybe your mouth just gets dry.
They probably gnaw off like a good quarter inch of it, and
Or-
then that's just instead of using a cutter, that's just they're just slowly breaking it down all day,
Oh.
slowly getting the nicotine.
Maybe. Yeah, that's true. That's probably just the nicotine buzz. I don't think I'd get a buzz from doing that.
Hey, dude, don't make me put myself in a crack addict's mind. If you're addicted to cigars enough where you're chewing on them, might as well just smoke crack.
Oh, you think?
Yeah,
You think that's kind of
Probably
the
healthier for
You
you.
think that's the equivalent?
it was probably healthier for you. I'm a crackhead. Did you know?
You are?
Kraken's.
That's the coolest name. We talked about
Yeah.
this the other day. The
Yeah.
coolest name.
Seattle's got the coolest teams.
Are they
in all
Are they
sports.
the Kraken?
I think they're the Krakens. Or is it the Kraken?
I think it's the Kraken.
Seattle Kraken. Yeah.
That's a sweet name.
Yeah.
So that's what now there's
And
only
their slogan is "Release the Kraken."
yeah the there's only I think there's 4 teams in the NHL who don't have an S at the end. I always think it sounds way cooler when you don't have an S.
Yeah.
So there's the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Minnesota Wild, the Seattle Kraken.
I heard in their arena too, around all the glass on the rink, they're gonna have like an aquarium type deal before the fans start, and they're gonna have mermaids swimming around the glass.
Real mermaids?
Yeah, and they're
Wow.
they're gonna be like hot chicks dressed up as mermaids, and that's their cheerleaders. And
Oh,
they're
I
gonna,
thought
they're gonna
they
be
were
dressed
gonna
up
go-
as sirens, and they're gonna when they release the crack and the sirens are gonna pop out of their water and start singing their team song.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I thought
Release the Kraken.
I thought they were gonna get like catch real mermaids in the ocean.
Mermaids aren't real, idiot. Let's talk about aliens.
How the
though,
fuck
'cause
would
aliens
you?
are
Hey,
fucking
how would
real.
you know?
I've never seen one.
Have you seen Mysteries? Did you watch the one where the people are abducted by aliens yet?
No, not yet. We just talked about it Friday, and I've been sleeping since we last saw each other. So.
Well, you need to watch it because I have nothing else to say to you until you watch that.
Yeah.
What do you really think aliens are real?
Yeah, 100%.
How so? Explain.
so-
Explain why.
Do I think they're real? It's kind of a hard question. I don't doubt that they're not real, though. Like, I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if there's, like... And now it looks like there's, like, legitimate proof that there's shit from other worlds. The Pentagon's, like, releasing papers on it and stuff now.
Yeah, but like, have we seen a physical one, like a physical specimen?
No, I don't think so. But there's been crafts and stuff, and that's what the Pentagon confirmed. Is like there's vehicles that are like from other worlds that they have parts.
Yeah, but
and
like, how
materials
close
for.
have they seen them without them being like an orb?
No, they like have like the stuff that Bob Lazar was working on. The Pentagon's confirming that was from other worlds, or like stuff that's not available to us on Earth right now, or like that we know has ever been available to us on Earth. So it's like the materials that stuff was built with, and like the spacecraft that Commander Faber or whatever, like the motion and stuff, the propulsion systems used to like for a vehicle to have the ability to do that, it just doesn't exist.
Yeah. Jeez.
But the question still is, to your point, who's running those things?
Yeah.
Is it someone visiting us from another planet, another galaxy, or is it just another dimension within this planet and this galaxy and like this world, but it's a whole different like reality or dimension that can like knows how to break through, and there gives us glimpses into like
Like, do you
The
believe in
behind
the
the veil.
like the multiverse stuff? Like, there's multiple
yeah.
realities
Well,
going on
another
at the
thing,
same
like,
time.
like believe is such a hard thing. I'm not willing to say that it's not possible or that it's not
Yeah.
a thing. Like, would I be surprised? Absolutely not, because it just seems like
Yeah.
the universe is so vast.
Right.
Yeah, could be a thing.
Yeah.
Could be happening.
Yeah. So how you describe it is probably pretty accurate. Like, you wouldn't be surprised if it is real.
Yeah, but I'm not like revolving my whole life around that like thought.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I find it interesting.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, I think if you like in the kind of same thought process, kind of like if you're like on Earth and you don't think that there could be possibly something else out there.
Yeah.
That's like, in my opinion, that's kind of a limited viewpoint, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you're not even, like, open to the potential that, like, even if it's, like, the multiverse thing where it's, like, this same thing could be happening an infinite amount of times around different universes and different dimensions or whatever, you know? But it's just, like, there's so much, like, just space that we know about, like, just all the other planets and stuff. Like, I just wouldn't be, it's not even, like, I think the way I said it is kind of, if you don't think there is something out there, you're dumb. I don't think that. It's just like there's so much unknown out there still. It's like I said, wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Pretty hard. Pretty hard not to.
It wouldn't
see
be
that
like
there's certain
earth shattering. Like, oh my god, I thought we were all alone out here.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
We're the only semi-intelligent species out there.
Yeah. I think that's an accurate way to describe human beings too, a semi-intelligent species. Shoot, what was I gonna ask you based off of that?
Shit.
Because I mean they've I think it'd be hard. I think it'd be hard to. It's hard to argue against the idea of that, because I would say it'd be really easy to argue against if there wasn't historical fact showing that something like that exists outside of us. So if there's no history, if there's zero history, then it's nearly impossible to say there's something.
Yeah.
You'd have to be like, oh, so we're just creating this now, and there's no historical record of, meaning like back in Egyptian days. Like, they show different things where it's like, okay, so we're seeing things, we're seeing things that maybe were recorded back in history.
Yeah,
to a certain extent.
There's a lot of people that think like aliens were part of the pyramids,
Mm-hmm.
and Egyptians kind of like took credit for it
because they're physically impossible to lay the pyramids. They lay them.
Even a lot of like the like theological scriptures and stuff. Not even just the Bible, but like just everything that's out there.
Yeah,
a lot of them reference like a big thing coming down from the sky, like, and it's. I mean, I think some of that stuff is kind of like you're fitting something into what you want it to, but it is interesting to think about if that was people's way of like kind of remembering like what happened, because there's like they're getting more and more proof that the earth has kind of like is pretty cyclical, where societies may sprout up and only last for thousands of years, and then something comes and wipes them out and start fresh. And then you get into the conspiracy theories where it's like, well, are these like other worlds or other creatures or whatever just kind of doing experiments with us? And when shit gets too out of control, or like they're like, oh, the Neanderthals, like they kind of maxed out, they're kind of bullshit, they kind of hit their peak, let's start over and try again. Boom, ice age, bada bing, bada boom, start a new civilization. And that's kind of what we know as the earth, you know.
The only thing that separates us from scientists is when you use transition things like bada bing, bada boom.
That's the only thing?
Yeah. Yep.
Not like the kindas or likes or I saw a headline on Twitter saying this.
Nope, just that. Just that.
I mean,
yeah.
I do have a degree
in.
Oh no, sorry, I'm on a temperature. I do have 98 degrees. I do have, you know.
I'm failing to track.
I have several degrees, 98.6 of them to be exact.
Are you 98.6 all the time?
Nope, 97.9 or 97.8. Last two times I've been scanned.
Do you check your temperature every morning?
Yeah.
Do you? Do you do a rectal scan?
Yeah, every morning.
I think you should.
Sometimes after lunch too, just for fun.
I think the way that you're actually
when I got my tattoo, I got scanned, and then for a work training, I had to go in and they scanned us.
I don't remember what mine were. It's too much for me to remember.
Literally twice in 1 week. They're like almost back to back.
It's a nice ash you got on there.
Right. Ooh, that's hitting me nice.
Yeah, you are sucking that thing down.
Like I had to catch up to you, dude.
Oh. Yeah, you never want to put either of us in a position where we got to catch up.
Yeah,
It's not going to work out well.
I have a lot of work to do tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to put as many chemicals into my system right now as possible, so I can just kind of ride out this Sunday. You know.
And then maybe take Monday off.
No, I'm not taking this Monday off. For sure, taking the Monday after your bachelor party off, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. I'm probably going to have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, don't use the fat boy towel to wipe your mouth off after taking a meaty swip of whiskey.
It was wet.
Only
dude.
use it
It was
to
wet.
wipe your fat tits
It was
off.
wet. It was wet, and I wanted to wipe my mouth off.
You legitimately carry around a fat boy towel now.
I have to.
Can we talk about this?
Yeah, let's get into it. I would love to.
You wrap that fat boy towel around your super rounded shoulders,
Yep.
and you dry yourself off.
Tell me it's a
periodically
bad.
throughout the day.
Tell me it's a bad thing,
not
and
a
I'll
bad
stop
thing.
doing it. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not a bad thing. But I just, it's one of those things where people just have the right to know. If they're listening to you talk,
Yeah.
they have the right to know that
Yeah.
you carry around a fat boy towel.
Yeah. I know. I have to. Because I sweat constantly. It's nonstop. I get out of the gym, I'm sweating. I get out of the shower, I'm sweating. Even if I take a cold shower. Or have you ever used Head and Shoulders?
Yeah. The
I ever tell you how it burns your head?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it on my face.
Oh yeah.
My whole body is on fire.
Dude, I had a face wash that did that.
Yeah.
It's worst thing
It's
ever. It
miserable.
makes you feel like you had a stroke.
Yeah.
Your face is just all numb.
Yeah, it's numb and all hot.
Yeah.
So that's why I have to carry around a towel because I never know when that's going to
Have you
happen.
ever been to Florida?
What?
Have you ever been to Florida?
Yeah, I've been to Florida.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Be a better friend.
When have you been to Florida?
Be a better friend.
When have you been to Florida?
When I was young.
So, I didn't know you when you were young. How
Okay.
am I supposed to know?
So, all right. You didn't know me when I was young?
I mean, how young are we talking here?
You're sick. All right, so what about Florida?
I feel like your body lives in Florida all the time. Because whenever I go to Florida, it's so fucking humid there.
Yeah.
As soon as you step out of the shower and dry off, you're wet again.
Oh, yeah, it's miserable.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing. I think in certain parts of Texas, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I genuinely would love to live in Texas. I don't think I could stand the heat, though. I'd be miserable.
In the winter, it wouldn't be bad. I'd probably love it.
No, it'd be fine.
But in the summer, yeah. I don't like the heat, dude. I just stay inside. I lose my appetite.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And I mean, we know you can't, like now, you can't really afford to lose your appetite.
No. Mm-mm.
Because there's a very good likelihood that your organs may just shut down.
Dude, by your bachelor party, I'm going to be fucking jacked.
You think?
Yeah, I'm taking creatine now.
Are you taking steroids too?
No, just creatine.
Oh,
I'm only eating creatine from now through your bachelor party.
really?
Yep.
You should do synthol too.
Every liquid
That'd be good for you.
Every single drink that I have, water, whiskey, coffee, whatever, putting a scoop of creatine in it.
That's a really good idea. Just fill your body with some water.
No, with creatine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't just fill your muscles
No.
up with water.
No,
Dude,
Did you hear
stop.
that?
You're going to break your arm. You're going to break your arm if you flex.
dude,
Careful.
you're lucky that we're just
Careful.
driving to your bachelor party because
'Cause
you,
you were
don't
gonna-
want snakes on the plane.
Because you were going to run there?
no,
'cause you're gonna
you
be so
don't. You don't
jacked?
want snakes on a plane, dude.
I'm not ruling out the possibility of taking a helicopter, you know?
That's not a bad idea.
How nice would that be?
Just go down in flames, out on top, dude.
Yeah, man, because every helicopter crashes. You fuck. No.
I'm not getting one of those.
Why?
Too many accidents, dude.
All right, well, I might. See you there.
The NBA season just started, and you're already wanting to hop in a helicopter. Let some time pass, dude. Let people move on.
You're sick. You're sick.
I'm just saying. I don't feel comfortable
Yeah.
yet riding in a helicopter. I've never been in one. Have you ever been in one?
No. I think it'd be terrifying. I think it'd be fun, but I think it'd be terrifying.
It'd be like the same thing, like flying in a really small plane. I'd have this exact same feeling.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, this is cool, but what's the point?
But this is a
What's
this is a death
the reward?
Yeah, this is a death trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those small planes are not safe.
Oh no, I have a buddy whose uncle flew one, died, crashed.
Mm-hmm.
Saw the ambulances driving to the crash.
Yeah, they're super dangerous. Well, they have a, which is crazy to think about. The bigger planes crash way less than those little small planes, and I would think the complete opposite.
No, it's because they have flight attendants.
Oh, that's why they don't crash?
Yeah.
Please explain.
Because those little planes don't have anyone explaining the instructions on what to do if shit goes wrong.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Any other questions?
Except for those flights do have flight attendants. They do. They do.
Not the small little just jockey. I'm going up by myself.
Oh well,
fly
yeah,
around,
not
fun.
though. I'm not talking about those. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like Learjets.
Yeah, Learjets, dude.
Yeah, they'll still crash a shit ton.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's billionaires coked out flying them into the ground,
They don't fly their own
to race
planes.
away from the feds. Oh, hey, dude, when they're running away from the FBI, they sure as shit fly their own planes.
So you think do you think all billionaires are doing something illegal?
All billionaires have a pilot's license. That's
All-
all I'm saying.
Really?
That's the fact.
I didn't know
You
that.
do with that information what you want.
So then why didn't Jeffrey Epstein fly his own plane?
He didn't need to. He wasn't running from anyone. He had everyone paid off. And he knew he was going to kill himself at the end of it, so he didn't really care.
He didn't kill himself.
He goes, oh, worst case scenario, I'll just kill myself.
He didn't kill himself. He's still alive, I bet. I bet you he's still alive.
Do you think he gets a conjugal with Ghislaine?
I don't even think he liked her. He just liked sucking on her toes while she was taking a dump.
There's an arranged marriage by the Clintons to be like, hey, you guys fit well together.
Even though we know Jeffrey, you and Leslie Wexler love to diddle each other. Well, hey, good thing you brought the ashtray.
Good thing. Just quiche it, you know?
Yeah, but do you think, I would really like to know Leslie Wexler's backstory.
I don't even know who that is.
I think it's Leslie. I actually just made that up. I don't actually know if that's his real name.
Let me look it up.
I'm pretty sure it's Leslie.
Hey, since I'm spry, I'll be young Jamie today.
Yeah, I think you should because I struggled last week to do it.
You were struggling just kind of putting on your underwear last week. You couldn't do anything.
Well,
What'd you say, Leslie Maxwell?
Leslie Wexler. He's the owner and founder of, he's the founder of Victoria's Secret. I'm pretty sure it's Leslie.
Is it Wexner or Wexler?
Wexler.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, I remember this. Les Wexner.
Yeah. I think it's Leslie. I think his full name's Leslie, isn't it?
Yeah, Leslie Herbert Wexner.
Yeah, see?
American billionaire businessman, the founder and chairman emeritus of L Brands. His best friend Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. It's Wikipedia says it, dude.
Oh, then it must be right.
Oh, dude, he's got one sibling, Susan. Sounds like a nice lady. Oh, that's why I had Maxwell in my head, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Mm-hmm.
Epstein looks like the rich dad on the football field that's never played a down of football.
The rich dad on the football field?
Yeah, like on the sideline of the football field watching his kid play. But his kid's really not that good.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, yeah, go team, because he has no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. But his kid always gets to play because his dad's the richest on the team. And he
Yeah.
bought all the kids all
Yeah,
their
and he's
stuff.
blackmailing the coach.
He goes, yeah, come over to my townhouse. We can hang out. You can check out the picture I have of Bill Clinton sitting in a dress.
That is the weirdest painting ever.
And doesn't he have one
It's
of...
one of those things that, like, doesn't seem like it should be real.
No, this all seems like a movie.
Yeah.
Like how the federal judge, her husband and son both got shot.
Yeah. We might live in a simulation. I'm not willing to rule that out either. Like, would you be surprised?
I said that when that happened.
Yeah. Would you be like? That's another thing. I just wouldn't be surprised.
There's a bunch of billionaires that are just running a simulation.
Yeah. Dude, this is how tired I was yesterday. I laid on the couch because I couldn't take a nap because I had coffee, so I was tired but couldn't fall asleep.
Yeah.
And I redid my phone. Found a new background, did new fonts, rearranged all my icons, new styles.
That's when you know you just need to get a new phone.
Right? I need, and I told the wife this, because we're trying to figure out what phones we want, because these ones are going on like 3 years old. Battery barely lasts a day. Charging ports are broken.
They're gonna stop, and they're gonna stop. They stopped releasing security patches after a certain number of years. So like I had the first Google phone, they stopped doing it after like 3 years.
Well, yeah, and they're on the 5's coming out. Maybe that's the one I'll get. The 5 looks like it might be promising, or the Samsung S20. I think
I'm going back to Google probably.
Yeah.
If it comes out and it's big, if they have a big one.
The one requirement I have, I was telling the wife this, wireless charging. I'm not getting a phone without wireless charging, because this charging port, something's wrong with the port in my phone where it doesn't plug in. And I've blown it out. I've tried everything. I've tried different chargers. Just doesn't. Something's bent or something.
Doesn't stick anymore. Mine did the same thing with my Google phone. It takes like
5 minutes sometimes to get it to plug in just to charge.
Yeah.
I've actually had it die while I'm trying to plug it in.
Yeah.
And so wireless charging, only real requirement. All the cameras are about the same. Don't fucking care.
Yeah.
They're all good enough.
Yeah.
I like the Pixel because there's no bullshit to it. So that but the last Pixel just wasn't really anything that exciting about it.
It wasn't new.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing really new about it.
So I feel like now I'm hurting enough for a new phone, but wireless charging and then wireless chargers in every single room. Office, bedroom, kitchen, living room. Yeah. Just wherever you are, just be able to plop your phone down. That's the dream.
Yeah. Yeah, this one has wireless charging. I just didn't buy it. I just didn't buy the charger. But
does it work like with your case on there then, or do you have to get a special case? That's the other thing I'm concerned about.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would have to plop the case off either, because that would be super irritating. I don't want to have to buy a special case. I like certain pretty minimalist cases. I don't want to have to buy some stupid charging case for it.
Yeah,
I'm not interested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I'll
stock it on that guy.
Yeah, you have to.
Nice. Oh
with
yeah, because
a
it's
massive
the
phone. Yeah. Even with a smaller phone too, you still have to.
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
I never thought I'd have a pop socket.
Neither did I.
Love them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a phone without it now.
I'm playing with myself right now. I need to pee. I'm doing the potty dance.
Oh, go for it. Pause this. Pause this.
She's just like, what are you doing?
Why are you peeing outside?
Why are you looking at me through the window?
I think there's the only reason we pee outside when there's a bathroom readily available is just because we can.
Yeah, and it's convenient.
Yeah, it's the only reason.
Oh, that coffee cigar setting in.
Oh my goodness. The little poop.
Is that a pheasant on your hat, or is a duck in here?
I think there's a duck in here.
We got to make furry turkey hunting hats that are pretty much exactly like that.
Okay. I'm in.
And then sell the shit out of them.
Yeah, I think for this next hunting season we got to make them.
Yeah, let's do a furry turkey hunting line. We'll have the intern market the shit out of it before she goes back to school.
Yep.
She's been killing it.
She's been doing a real good job.
Shouts out to the intern for this last week of work. It's her first week of work. We can see if she can keep the momentum going into next week, but she is
I know, she's
killing it.
The
that was
game.
really good.
Yeah, I don't feel like we got to really do anything on that front. She's doing a pretty good job.
And your boy got his schedule back in order for getting episodes up on time.
Yeah, I can imagine it takes a little bit of
I'm a procrastinator, so I do it. I wake up Thursday morning and go, oh shit, I was supposed to do an episode for today.
Whatever.
I have it down now where I can do them. Even like these new ones, I can do them in an hour and a half.
Hey, I'm a lenient CFO, you know?
Yeah.
We just got to do what we got to do.
Yeah, I hope you're keeping track of like the cost for my capacity and stuff, and just like keeping that in mind.
So like, you mean like in terms of back pay?
Not back pay, but just favors.
Like under the table favors, or?
I mean, under the table, over the pants, whatever.
Yeah, okay. yeah. No, I'm definitely keeping track.
Hey, nothing worse than a fly landing on your cigar's mouthpiece.
It's pretty nice though, because then you get to taste all the feces that. Jeez, dude. Oh man, there are a lot of flies in here.
I'd just get it relit again.
Yeah, just blow and puff and suck. Wow, that was impressive.
Just stoke it, you know. That's why I like a cigar. Just like I sit it down, I enjoy the smells, and then I stoke it. I go.
Hey, when are they gonna make a
stoke it or stroke it, dude?
A glass that doesn't sweat?
Mm.
Ever?
I don't know, but do you think like Old Spice might be the first to do it? Or Dove?
No, I think Axe is gonna get it figured out.
Yeah.
You know?
Axe goes, hey guys, you hate being at the bar and you're sweating and your drink's sweating? Well, throw on some Axe body spray and grab one of these Axe glasses. Neither one of you gonna be sweating tonight.
I don't think that's possible though.
But both might be dripping.
Either way, it's gonna be dripping.
We should start a company where we just do ad reads for people, for businesses that they don't hire us. We just contract it out. We'll do ad reads for other podcasts and sell our ad reads to that podcast.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I don't like some of the ad reads that they give people to read off because they're not funny.
Yeah.
Like the ones that they kind of just let people roll with. Like it seems like Brian and Brendan, they just roll with them.
Yeah.
Like some of them.
You can tell when they're reading. Like,
yeah.
The best was Bill Burr. He like changed the advertiser game. He'd get so pissed whenever they'd have like typos or anything in there, and he'd just like start digging into them. And then like for Me Undies, he just made up a song, and he'd do a different song like every week. Go, Me undies, no more sweaty balls. And he'd like have like a bunch of phrases.
Are you still into the MeUndies game?
Well, I stopped my subscription when I hit like the normal pair of underwear to have.
What is the normal pair of underwear to have? I don't know because I feel like I never have enough.
I have 15. Figured
Holy
two
shit.
two per day plus one, just in case you don't do laundry.
Do you
week?
do you wear 2 per day?
I mean, when I was going to the gym and stuff and going to work, now I don't wear underwear at all, ever.
Yeah, I'd barely wear
But
clothes.
when before pre-COVID,
yeah,
a couple pairs a day.
so you
Never more than 2, but more often than not 2.
So you wouldn't just put on the same pair that you had on before or would you work out in that pair at the gym?
I'd put on a pair when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Get dressed, go to work.
Yeah.
And then I'd wear that pair to the gym.
Yeah.
And then shower and change and put on a clean pair.
Oh, okay.
And go into the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I usually wear
protect-
spandex to the gym, so
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
wear the underwear I'm wearing.
Yeah, no, I just wear the same underwear
okay.
for everything.
That's disgusting. But
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's just it's not like I'm not running sprints.
Yeah,
or
but you
anything.
still. I guess you're still sweating regardless. I don't know. I
Yeah,
always.
dude. And in MeUndies, they don't use cotton. They use modal, which is 10 times softer than cotton, and it wicks away moisture better than anything you've ever seen in your life.
Not better in spandex material. It's just not possible.
But I don't sweat that much. When I was running, they'd get real sweaty, and that's
Yeah.
where it gets kind of nasty. But just lifting and doing what I do,
Yeah.
not too bad.
Yeah. I usually just
And
wear
now?
spandex
No underwear.
because I'm
ever.
just used to it.
Yeah. I just don't have any. I threw all mine out after I graduated high school when
Yeah.
I stopped playing sports.
When are they gonna make an elastic that lasts forever?
I think Trojan's on that.
they're just using strips of their condoms. And
Yeah, no, that's all of the sweatpants that you have your mom tailor. She uses Trojan elasticity bands
Wow, I didn't know that.
because they're extra strong.
That's good to know.
Yeah, and like that's why a lot of your sweatshirts they're like extra tight because they're ribbed for your pleasure. They get those.
That's
nice,
why they're so comfy.
they get those nice ridges.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the
That's why they're
cuffs
nice and
for
comfy
you.
on the ridges. Yeah,
Yeah.
or on the wrists.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. It's a feeling thing. I hate having loose anything.
when are they gonna make a lambskin T-shirt?
Lambskin? I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't know that there was lambskin really anything.
Oh, there are. You've never seen a lambskin condom?
Excuse me?
You've never seen those branded lambskin condoms? They're made out of lambskin, so they're like 10 times thinner than a normal condom.
That's
not vegan.
That's not real.
Yeah, 100%. Look it up.
That's not real.
Look it up, dude. Why? So intern brought this up. She goes, there's several points in the podcast that I've listened to so far where you bring up, like you being me, where I bring up real shit and you just don't believe me and I have to go look it up and you look it up and you just look like an idiot because then you have to read as soon as it like pops up on a search result. You're like, oh shit, I'm stupid.
Holy smokes. Natural lamb.
See, it's happening right now.
Trojan makes them. What the fuck? Why? What's the point?
Extra thin, dude.
Yeah, do you just want to roll the dice every time you put one on?
Well, you're just, it's a little riskier, but a little safer. And
Aren't you afraid you're gonna get a disease putting one of those things on?
from a lamb?
Yeah. Don't they carry like a shit ton of diseases?
Lambs? Sheep, maybe. Lambs, no.
What's the difference?
A lamb's a baby sheep. So when you're eating lamb, baby. It's like eating veal.
I don't know any of these things.
You know, like a lamb chop? It's the chop from a baby sheep, dude.
That makes me feel better about eating them.
Yeah. Remember, that was the best dinner we've ever had. We made
Yeah,
lamb
the
chops.
most romantic dinner I've ever had.
We made lamb chops. That might have been the first podcast because we were making love with our mouths that night over that dinner.
That's true.
We were bottle of wine, some extra rare lamb chops. Oh, man.
I think people got to know that we are making sweet love to the English language when we're talking on this podcast.
Sometimes it's like I can't get the bra completely off. I'm fumbling my words and stuff. But other times,
No,
it's like
majority of the time.
Other times, Marvin Gaye is playing in the background, candles are lit, and my mouth is working like a magician.
You are really putting it all together today. I'm proud of you because usually you couldn't string 4 words together if you tried.
You wanna know why? I took my Alpha Brain today.
Do you actually take that?
No, I have before though.
Does it work? What is it? Is it just like a?
It's a cognitive enhancer. It's like, what do they call it? It's like there's like a nootropic or nootropic.
Nootropic.
Yeah. It didn't hurt, but it's in my
It's like
opinion,
a placebo.
in my opinion, is kind of expensive for.
Oh,
But I bet like
all
if
of Onnit's
if
stuff is
you're
expensive.
if you're like broadcasting or something, or even like when I was in sales on the phone, I definitely felt like a difference, or just like it takes away the mental fog a little bit. Max Effort has something too that, in my opinion, was stronger than Alpha Brain.
Yeah.
It felt a little bit more like Adderall.
I was gonna say like a legalized Adderall.
Yeah, Alpha Brain feels much more natural. The stuff Max Effort has, it's pretty natural still, but I felt it a lot more. Like that was one where I still have like a couple saved for like a rainy day where I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I have a big meeting today. I need to.
You know what I'd really like to try is that he's a surfer and he created a turmeric coffee.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. What is his name?
I can't remember
He's
his
like
name
he
either.
authored the Supple Leopard and stuff.
Yep. He lives in Hawaii, I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't know.
Oh, it's right on the tip of
Kelly
my tongue.
something.
No, it's not Kelly Slater, is it?
No, it's not Kelly Slater. Let's see. This is gonna piss me
This is
off.
just a podcast of Googling.
So was last week.
Yeah. It's okay, though. My brain was in the most
Surfer
fog.
turmeric coffee.
Hey, dude, why are there so many flies? Because it's so humid outside.
Oh, Laird Hamilton.
Laird Hamilton, yeah.
Yeah, Kelly though.
Kelly Hamilton. Yeah,
Yeah.
same difference.
Is his wife's name is Kelly.
Why are there so many flies, though?
I don't know. I think it's because of the heat.
Yeah. It's disgusting. And because it's all wet outside.
My mother-in-law was over last night too, and she always attracts the fruit flies. They come out of her hair.
Why? Because she rubs her hair down with...
No, I'm not even joking. They just, I don't know, they follow her. She rubs her hair and they come out of it.
Shut up.
No, I'm dead serious. I think it's because she's not too far away from a glass of wine. So I think they're attracted to the wine nectar.
She's not too far away from a glass of wine.
But yeah, she admits it. The fruit flies follow her. And I woke up this morning. Could have been the open jar of tomato sauce I left out on the counter, but I think it was the mother-in-law.
Could have been. Yeah, could have been. The fruit flies might like
Fruit
that.
fries.
The fruit flies. Yeah, flies are disgusting. Have you ever done that though? To get rid of them, you have to put like saran wrap on the top of just a thin glass of, like a little glass of wine, and then they disappear. You ever done that? You poke holes in it.
No, but I've seen if you put like a little bit of Coke, like Coca-Cola.
Like cocaine?
Yeah, a little bit of cocaine
Okay.
in glass.
Mhm.
They'll drown in it. They'll go and land in it and drown, and then you just throw it away.
Mhm.
Similar concept. Mine sounds a lot more fun because it has Coke, a cola.
Well, yeah, because you get to use it afterwards.
Yeah.
Are you struggling over
Dude,
there?
there's too many chemicals in front of me. Which one do I go for?
Here.
Whiskey or cigar,
Here.
coffee?
Just tap it off and then relight it. I don't what. There's something real gross about fruit flies and normal flies. I don't know why. Could you imagine having them around you at all times though?
No. Like I watched not flies but like mosquitoes and just bugs. I was watching one of the Hamilton Morris what do they call them? Pharmacopoeia.
Yeah.
Hamilton Morris Pharmacopoeia where he was going in the jungle. We talked a little bit about this with your brother when he was on.
Yeah.
Grandpa T. Shouts out Grandpa T. But they nonstop. You're just constantly swatting at stuff. Just you have to sleep in nets.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one little hole in your net, they'll all find that hole. They're insane.
That's fucking disgusting.
They're insane, dude.
I couldn't imagine being around flies at all times. But I mean, other countries that think about it, other countries that have 100% humidity and it's hot all the time have flies all the time.
Yeah.
You just can't get away from them. Yep, Grandpa T was on a bike ride in the Badlands.
I saw that.
Yep, went to the Badlands and he's staying in Breckenridge. I'm sure he's gonna go on some wild trails in Breckenridge.
Mm-hmm.
Probably have to get rid of that ash.
I tried, dude. Which actually
Yeah, I've watched some of
Yeah,
those
Breck is
videos of guys
awesome.
that ride through some of those wooded trails in Breckenridge. It's
So
so
hard.
cool. So cool to watch.
it's gonna blow. Yeah, dude. I can't imagine. I've been like mountain biking just here,
Yeah.
on like hills and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not a mountain biker by any means.
Yeah.
There's some tight corners and stuff. I can't like if you're mountain biking some down some of the trails that I've like snowboarded on.
Yeah.
Insane.
And those guys are flying
Yeah.
through them. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun to watch. Some of those guys are really skilled at doing it. I know and there's a bunch of people that have gotten into biking just over COVID.
Thick Boy Bike Club, dude. Is your bro? Is he a big mountain biker? He's more of a street biker, isn't he? Just road bike.
Big mountain bike.
Is he?
Yeah, he did a race in Costa Rica. Took him
Seriously?
9 hours.
Oh, let's have, dude. We got to get him back on.
He went on a
I
mountain.
want to talk about that.
He went on a mountain in Costa Rica. He said I forget what he said the world or the record holder in Costa Rica did, but he said he did in like half the time my brother did.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some crazy and like some tiny guy, not a big dude, just
Yeah.
hammers through it. Yeah, it'd be pretty interesting. I want to have him on again to hear about that because it's really interesting.
Mountain biking's fun when you're going downhill.
Oh yeah, I would want to
The
climb.
uphill sucks.
Yeah, you're doing like 10 revolutions and you're going like 6 feet.
Now both our mouthpieces are gonna smell.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
delicious. It's a delicious smell.
You're just pedaling so hard, and you're like, God, I gotta keep going,
Yeah.
and then have the fun and go down, and not be exhausted.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun to do that in Lutsen.
Yeah.
Do that in Lutsen or
It is rewarding though. Like you work your ass off, and then you get to like snowboarding. You just ride the chairlift up, and you get to enjoy the whole way down. And it's
Yeah.
hard work and stuff. And biking downhill is hard work too, especially when you're doing those tight corners and
yeah, you have to stand up the whole
pumping
time.
and- yeah,
Yeah.
it's not easy,
Yeah.
but it is kind of a cool like reward, like gratification thing where it's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna bust ass getting up to the top of this mountain or top of this hill, and then I'm gonna cruise down.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun to do that in Whistler. That's what I was thinking of, Whistler.
That's where we're going for your bachelor party.
Oh gosh, dude, that would be so
We're
much
taking a
fun.
Learjet to Whistler.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Cool. I can't wait. Who's are we taking? Whose Learjet are we taking?
Well, I'm getting my flight attendant license, and I'm gonna fly.
Oh, I didn't know that flight attendants
I'm
got
at least
trained
gonna
how to fly.
I'm at least gonna try to keep things safe.
Do you think they train flight attendants at all? Because think about it. Okay, you have two incapacitated. Let's say you have two incapacitated pilots.
So flight attendants probably know how to contact ground control,
Yeah.
and then they can probably walk them through what to do. But I bet they don't have. I bet
Any
it's not
training.
a training on like.
Well, and
Here's
most of those planes, they're on autopilot for a majority of them, other than taking off and landing.
yeah, and then you just walk it through, just like they do in the movies. It's not hard.
Do you think they could manually take control though of a plane or from the ground and guide it into land now?
I don't think so. You think that'd be a risk for like hackers? Don't you think? Where they wouldn't almost want that capability.
But I mean, think about it. There's some.
Would you fly in a plane though that was robot operated? That could be like, say it's like 99.9% safe, but you know that there's that same getting on a plane. There's a chance it could get hijacked or crash or whatever. But a robot flying, does that change anything for you? Where it's like, oh, some hacker could technologically hijack this plane at any time.
Probably not, because they could still do the same thing with they could still
and they don't need to go through TSA.
They could still do the same thing with autopilot. And most of those planes are flown on autopilot.
That's true.
While you're in the air, they're not sitting behind the recorrecting like you are when you're driving.
Yeah.
Like when you go through turbulence, they're not taking control of the plane. They're just letting the plane fly through it.
Yeah.
Probably not. I mean, honestly, it probably wouldn't change anything for me.
No.
It'd just be something new.
You might not even know.
No, you don't know when it's on autopilot anyway.
Oh, you don't know what's on autopilot, but you might not even know that there's not a pilot.
I think that they'll still always have pilots though,
Yeah.
because
you need someone to supervise it.
and to manually take it off.
Yeah.
Because that's probably the thing, is you can have someone sitting in the cockpit who can manually turn it off. The cockpit.
Oh, okay.
I know you got excited when I said the word cock.
I just think about pits, like Axe, body spray, sweat. I'm just trying to
glass,
help
not
a
sweating.
glass out,
Yeah, I get it.
Sweaty glass. You sick of a sweaty glass?
Why did I just think of the Orbitz commercial? Sweaty glass, clean it up with Orbitz. But I think
Sweaty glass, wipe it up.
Yeah. Have you ever ridden in like business class where you get your own little thing and you get to lay down?
No. The closest I've gotten was on my flight over to London. I got a whole middle row, so it's like four seats, I think, by myself, and I got a bottle of champagne, and
you got a full bottle?
Yeah, the flight attendant, so our buddy's mom, who was a flight attendant.
Oh, she was on the plane?
She wasn't on the plane, but she knew the crew that was on it, so she was like, I think my mom texted her or something. Was like, hey, are you on this plane, just to see you? Because she flies that flight a lot.
International flight, yeah.
And she's like, oh, no, I'm not on it. But I know, she looked up. She's like, I know the one of the guys that is. I'll tell him to look out for Mommy Mike on it.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, and he so I sit down on the plane.
Yeah.
Aisle seat. No, window seat. Doesn't matter. Window or aisle. Can't remember. But it's it's the plane where it's 2 seats, 4 seats, 2 seats.
Okay, yeah, one of the big
I was
boys.
on the 2-seat side. And this old guy sits down next to me. Starts coughing immediately. There's not like a
pre-COVID.
There's not like a Chicago flight.
Yeah.
Or even like a flight to Colorado where it's 2.5
It's like when you get a
hours.
little kid next to you and the little kid's screaming.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Nighttime flights, you want to sleep?
Yeah.
Then this flight attendant comes up to me and goes, are you Michael? And I was like, yeah, I am. He goes, come with me. And he brought me up to it was probably comfort class or whatever they call it. Yeah. And there was a bunch of empty seats on the plane. He threw me in this middle row all by myself. He goes, I don't think anyone's sitting here. Gave me a bottle of champagne. I took a melatonin, had half the bottle of champagne, and slept the entire flight.
That would be
laid
so
down
nice.
across all 4 seats.
It's crazy to think how much money they still make, and those flights going overseas are still not full.
Yeah.
And they're still making money.
Most of them are. This one, it was kind of weird that it wasn't full. But it was a nighttime flight on a Tuesday or something. It was just, I'm sure those international flights, they probably don't fill them.
Well, I can imagine now they're not going to fill them.
Oh, no.
Not even close.
No.
I mean, well, technically, I don't know if it's still in force, but the people from the U.S. can't go over to Europe.
Oh, yeah. Europe's pretty much back to normal, though. I have friends that live over there, and they're in Paris right now, just wearing masks, but
everything's fine.
Seeing everything.
Yeah, right.
Touring,
right.
Taking pictures, having fun.
I looked at the flight when we were looking into going to Iceland. There's a flight from here. A flight,
dude. What?
I know I'm struggling.
Have more whiskey or coffee or another cigar or something.
There's a flight directly from here on Iceland Air. And it's one of those red-eye flights. So it's overnight. You get there in the morning. That'd be the dream.
Yeah.
You leave here at 7. You get there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's a lot of the international flights that you want to take is like when we flew to Italy, we left at 7. Too early. You want like my flight to London was perfect. Didn't leave till 9:30. Then you sleep the whole way. When we left at 7, well, I don't go to bed till like 11 midnight. Yeah. Especially when you're like kind of amped up, you're going on vacation and stuff. Well, I barely slept the entire flight. Like just as I was getting like ready to go to bed, we were landing in Amsterdam and had to catch a transfer flight.
Right. Yeah, that's the dream. Those red-eye flights are the best. Or like the ones from I've taken one from Seattle to here, same thing.
Yeah.
You leave there at night, you get here in the morning. It's so nice.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Those are nice. I think it technically isn't a red-eye flight like a 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. flight, like the first flight of the morning where you're just like, I got to leave this morning and get there in the morning.
Yes, kind of. Oh, no. We left
like
Seattle we left Seattle at 11.
Is that a red-eye?
And we got here at 6. Because of the time difference.
Oh, yeah.
At that time of the year, it was the big time difference. It's a 3-hour time difference or 2-hour time difference.
Yeah.
Yep. So you get here in the morning.
So that's a tough one. Where you're, well, I guess maybe if you can get 4 hours of sleep on the flight and you land at 6 a.m.
It's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. Yeah, and I looked too.
So when you fly from Seattle to here, do you go around?
You go up. I think you go up into Canada.
I don't know. I was joking.
You're an idiot. I didn't catch it. So
but I think you do. You do go up.
You do up into Canada.
Yeah. Especially flying out of Minneapolis, a lot of flights go up into Canada. We got to catch that snow goose stream, you know?
Yeah,
those migration patterns.
Yeah. So you just want to be able to hit a couple of them.
Yeah, easy meat, dude. Put your hand out the window, grab one by the neck, dinner.
I look too because I've heard people say that you can do it, but I didn't really know how feasible it was. You can make it if you drove it straight. You can make it around Iceland because there is a road that goes all the way around Iceland. You can make it in 13 hours.
Yeah, it's called the Icelandic Circle.
Is that what it's called?
No, I have no idea.
I think it's close. It's very close. Yeah, I think it's very
dude.
close.
Look it up.
Yeah, it's very close.
What if I'm spot on?
You could be.
Yeah, I knew they just call that the Icelandic lap.
Yeah, what
are you
gonna
kick the shit out of that coach from Mighty Ducks that's over there in Iceland?
Road.
Those fucking pricks, dude. How dare they come to the Junior Olympics and try to show up the Mighty D?
You're an idiot.
They had that hot blonde assistant coach though.
Ring Road. Icelandic, yeah, it's called the Ring Road. I don't know, yeah. But it's Route 1, and it goes all the way around Iceland.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Any Route 1?
So that would be fun to drive, stay at a couple different Airbnbs. One day is going to be really long.
Isn't there like a Route 1 that goes from like the Keys all the way up to like Maine almost or something?
Probably. I mean, 35W goes from all the way from here to the southern tip of Texas.
I love when you say southern tip like that.
And there's my brother was saying that there's the route that takes you all the way down to South America.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's one highway that goes
the Pan American Highway. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
Maybe that's what goes down the Keys. I don't know.
Well, hey, would that make sense though? Would that make sense that it goes from Maine to Florida, but it also goes from here down all the way to No, because you'd have to go west, wouldn't you?
Well, look it up, dude. I'm thinking maybe I'm confusing it with the Appalachian Trail that goes all the way up to Maine, but there's a road that goes from the Keys. I'm looking it up, dude.
Yeah, please do, because it's not the Pan American Highway. Because that wouldn't make any sense to go all the way down to Florida and then go
the Pan
west.
American Highway first.
That goes down the west coast.
Yeah. That goes, so the Pan American Highway, it actually starts up in Predho Bay.
Where?
In northern Alaska.
And you could take that all the way.
You can take that through Fairbanks all the way through Canada. You end up in Edmonton, and then from Edmonton you split off and go to Calgary and go Montana, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Monterey, all through Mexico, down to Mexico City, down to all the way to Panama City, and then that goes all the way actually down to the southern tip of South America.
Yeah.
So you can cut through and go over to Brazil.
But then, so from Edmonton, you can either go to Calgary and go down the west coast like that,
Go to the East
or
Coast.
you go to Minneapolis, and then you take Minneapolis all the way through down Dallas, and then you meet up in Mexico, in San Antonio again.
On
and go through
35.
Mexico.
Yeah, you probably go on
Yeah.
35. Yeah.
So I'm confusing that with the Appalachian Trail. But let me see, because what's the Florida Keys Highway?
The Appalachian Trail, you mean the one that you have to walk on?
Yeah, but
I know what you're
I
saying.
think this highway goes a long ways too.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun trip to go to Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun.
Well, if we do like a couples trip out to Nashville or something.
Yeah,
we
that
could
would
do
be really fun. Go to West Virginia. I really want to go to West Virginia. I don't really know why, but I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, dude, I was right. Key West Highway 1,
Yeah.
and it goes up all the way into Key Largo and then into Florida, and then I think that continues. That goes all the way down the Keys. So where does Highway 1 start? Let me see. Oh, Highway 1 in California. Fuck you, California. That's not what I want.
This is hard.
US 1. US Highway 1 in Florida runs 545 miles along the state's east coast from Key West to its crossing of the St. Mary's River into Georgia, north of Boulogne, and south of So it goes all the way up into Georgia.
Okay.
US 1 was designated through Florida when the United States numbered highway system was established in 1926. So that's
Hey.
like the OG highway. That's the first ever highway.
It's cool.
Goes all the way down to the bottom tip of the Florida Keys,
Really?
which is pretty much Cuba.
Oh, and then it goes up to Georgia, which is nowhere close to Maine.
Well, no, and then
You
in
were close.
In Georgia, you pick up the Appalachian Trail and you walk up to Maine. Highway 1.
That would be a really fun trip if we went to you know what we should try to
Appalachia,
do?
see the blue people.
You know
Hey, I mean, you got some aunts and uncles right now. Now that you're getting married, you get some aunts and uncles. Like,
yeah.
that means you got some cousins. If we go down to Appalachia, let's have some fun.
What? You think I have cousins in Appalachia?
No, let's bring them down there because cousins have fun down
Oh.
there, dude. In the
I would agree.
Appalachia,
I
where
think-
the blue people.
I think that's maybe why I want to go to West Virginia. I just feel like families have more fun in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Right? And kind of in Arkansas too, I think.
Yep. I mean, that's why all that country road song. It's all about family. Take
Yeah.
me home.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yep. Sweet home Alabama. Want to go
I
home?
think what would be really fun? Do a Nashville trip, go to Knoxville, and go see a Tennessee game. That would be fun. I've heard that would be.
I'll wear my Vince Carter jersey.
What?
No, wait. What's the no?
What?
Not Vince Carter. What's the big quarterback's name out of Tennessee?
Peyton Manning.
He was out of Tennessee.
Peyton Manning. Vince Carter played basketball.
Not Vince Carter. Who was the guy that played for the
Peyton Man-
Titans? Mike
Oh.
Vince or something?
No, Vince Young.
Vince Young.
Vince Young.
Vince Young.
He played
Didn't he-
for the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Vince Carter was a basketball
Where did
player.
Vince Young play school? Go to school?
Texas.
Texas.
Texas,
Okay, I'm
yeah.
confusing the two.
Jeez, dude.
Hey, dude, let me get my
They were
Raptors
talking about
jersey.
Steve McNair. I was what?
I love Steve McNair, dude, and Eddie George.
Aaron McNair.
98, dude. 98 season.
Hey, where did Eddie George go to college?
Tennessee.
Nope.
I know this one. Miami.
Nope.
Florida.
Nope.
Texas.
Nope.
Minnesota.
Nope.
I don't know, dude. Tell me. Michigan?
You're sick. Shut your mouth.
Ohio?
Yes. don't ever bring that up ever again.
Did he go to the Ohio State? That was my favorite year of football, though, was that when the Music City Miracle happened in the AFC Championship game, and they did like the flea flicker kickoff return, where the guy caught it on the right side of the field.
Threw it all the way over.
No, tossed it back, and then that guy ran like 3 steps and then tossed it over to the other side.
Yeah.
Boom. Dude, in that, I think it was Madden 2001.
Boom! Like the guy at BYU doing the
Yeah.
the highlights, and boom goes the
And
dynamite.
boom goes the dynamite. Boom, game over. But in Madden 2001, only use Jeff Fisher's playbook.
Yeah.
Best playbook in the game.
Yeah, they did a bunch of crazy shit.
I've never really played with the Titans, but no matter what team I picked, you could choose the coach's playbook. Always use Jeff Fisher's playbook.
Wow, that was some articulate football shit that you just gave us
Yeah.
there. That was pretty good, except for the boom thing. And boom goes the dynamite.
And boom, touchdown. Well, yeah, he fields the kickoff. He laterals it back, takes a few steps upfield, and boom, throws it across field, and bang, touchdown.
And bang. Doesn't give a play-by-play of him running down the field. It's just and boom, touchdown. Yeah, that would be fun. I really want to try to do stadium. We still haven't gone to a Gophers game,
Well,
so
hey-
we got to start here.
Hey, dude, you can't do any stadiums right now.
Yeah.
No fans. In New Zealand, dude, I saw a picture.
Hey, New Zealand doesn't have COVID anymore.
I know. They had full concert.
Yeah.
Everyone's hugging,
Yeah.
making out,
Yeah.
just sweating all over each other. Fat tits out everywhere, just dripping sweat.
Yeah.
They don't have a care in the world anymore
It's
because
the
they're
dream.
COVID free.
That would be the dream. What the hell are people gonna do?
People need to fucking buck up, stay home, and get rid of COVID. I'm sick of this shit.
Oh, yeah, it's really annoying. I think
I mean, I don't like going out, but I want other people to at least have the option to go
so
out.
we talked to. I tell you, yeah, I probably did. I'm gonna repeat myself because I love doing that. The guy that gave me the golf clubs, he was talking to. He has
Warren Buffett?
doctor clients, and he said that his doctor client was telling him, he goes, this face mask thing, he goes, it's great, but the particles of COVID are small enough to where can make it through most face masks, except for the medical ones.
Yeah.
He said, but most of the particles are small enough. That's probably not going to help.
Yeah. I feel like the mask is a lot of just making other people feel secure. Because especially if you're not like experiencing like symptoms and stuff,
Yeah.
you're not coughing, so you're not like putting a lot of stuff out there. But it
Yeah.
is just kind of like a nice gesture, I feel like, just to,
Yeah.
hey, let's get through this. Everyone just buckle down. It's not that big of an inconvenience.
Right.
Wear it for 2 weeks. If everyone would have just actually locked down for
Yeah.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
we'd be over this.
Probably.
But no one likes to be told what to do, myself included. Hate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But at some point, you got to just like take yourself out of the equation.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it in like college. You take like, I don't know if you had to take one. I had to take like I guess I didn't have to, but it was one of my options to complete like my generals was like an
Elective, yeah.
ethics class.
Yeah.
It'd be a really interesting conversation for one of those classes where you look at like they have all the different ethical viewpoints where it's like egalitarian, totalitarian. I forget
Yeah.
all of them, but
Yeah.
like egalitarian is like where it's like the best benefit for the most amount of people, and then
Mhm.
there's like the most benefit for like you personally, and
Yeah.
none of them are wrong.
Yeah.
It just depends on what viewpoint you're looking at them through.
Yeah.
But it'd be so interesting to be like, okay, from this perspective on an ethical basis,
Yeah.
here's kind of like how we should be handling, and then from this perspective, here's how we should be handling. And looking at it that way, and then being like, okay, well, which one makes the most sense?
Yeah. I think this too. I mean, I've been pretty hardline. Like, I'm not wearing a mask until I'm required to. Then I'm just gonna do it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be one of those people who's like, no, the government can't tell me what to do. It's like, all right, at this point, it's probably not about me. I'm not gonna wear a mask because I didn't want to before, and I don't think that I was putting it at anybody of greater harm. Because if I felt sick, wouldn't go out.
Well, I think that's part of the problem is they kind of like, one, there's a lot of misinformation.
That's
or
the biggest
not
part.
misinformation, but mixed information
Yeah.
on the masks. And then it was optional.
Yeah.
If you give people an option and there's mixed information on the benefits of it,
Yeah.
people are going to use their option and not do it.
Yeah.
Make it mandatory.
Yeah.
And get everyone on the same page before the media goes out and has like all these different viewpoints on what it is.
I think too. I
It's
think
like are we not to the point in the scientific community where we can like come out with a definitive, even if it's not 100% accurate, but can't they all get together and be like, here is our best practice recommendation for what you guys should be doing right now? And then the government goes, okay, we're going to listen to that.
Well, I think you have people who question. The reason people question it is because because states can do their own thing.
yeah.
You have people who don't know what they're doing say unintelligent things,
Mhm.
like California is a prime example, or New York. you can have Black Lives Matter protests, but you can't do anything else. Or okay, that doesn't make any sense. It's along the same lines of the federal government wants to give people freedom, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's those people but they want to have a fine line because they don't want to take people's freedom away, rather than just saying, no, this is mandatory to do. There's just no choice. We don't have a choice because we don't know enough. This is just mandatory.
Yeah. Until we can better wrap our heads around what this virus is, for the greater of our country, here's what we're asking everyone to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I don't think that would have been a bad idea, but I do think that
part of the problem is, dude, we don't have a leader in any of all this to just come out and like level set with people.
Yeah. And just say it the way it is. Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
On any level.
Because it's political, though.
State, city. Yeah.
A lot of it was political, so that's why they couldn't come out and say, this is what we're doing, because then you get people from every side judging, and
you need someone like you need a official elected leader to do a video like The Rock did, where it's just talking to the people.
Yeah.
And just doing exactly what The Rock was asking someone to do.
Yeah.
And his was pretty specific on who should do it. But if the president's not going to do it, someone has to step up and do it.
Well, you have an egotistical leader who has to listen to those negative views and is going to do the complete opposite, regardless of whether it's right or wrong. Is going to do the complete opposite.
Yeah, you across the board, for state level, city level, federal level, you need people to just actually be like, okay, what does our country actually really need?
Yeah.
What's the best for our people?
Yeah.
Take politics out of it.
Yeah.
I think you have to accommodate the economy because that affects the people's livelihood and their well-being to a lot of extent. But you have to take the politics out of it and just say, here's what we need to do as a country to get to the finish line, like New Zealand has, where this isn't even talked about anymore. We should be, as America, we're the leader of the free world. We should be the ones that are COVID free right now, going, "Hey, idiots all around the world, this is how you do it."
Well, and I think that's the problem, is we're so worried about what other countries are doing that we want to see what everybody else did.
We were so late to the dance with it too, because we were like the last ones for it to come to. I feel like, in a lot of regard, it hit us last.
Yeah.
And so then we're kind of the last ones to the dance. We're trying to like make our own way, but also try to do the right thing. And I feel like part of America didn't want to mimic what the rest of the world was doing.
Yeah.
Because we're the stubborn, free-spirited stepchild, you know?
Yeah. I think it makes it super difficult when you have states and a federal government that try to operate on the same. There's a whole bunch of issues. I mean, there's a whole bunch of ways to go about it. And who knows what was right or what was wrong. You can look at New Zealand and say that works based on based on the population of New Zealand, but does that work for the United States? Does that work the way that we typically operate? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if anybody has that answer. It's a complicated situation. But hopefully it fucking goes away, because it's real annoying.
Well, I'm interested to see what happens to these states like Texas and Florida, or even parts of California, like Orange County opened up.
Yep.
Let's take a look at those places in a couple of weeks, because they've been open for a while now.
Yeah.
It seems like everything's skyrocketing in Florida and Texas, where the cases are skyrocketing. I'm interested to see after this, because obviously the cases are skyrocketing. Whatever that means, I don't really know. Interpret the data however you want, but I think regardless, the cases are increasing. What happens once they kind of maybe hit that threshold of enough people getting it?
Yeah.
Are we going to see them come out on the other side of this, or is it just going to continue to get worse? So it's either way, if it continues to get worse, it sucks that they did that, but it's good for the rest of the country to see, okay, now we have a petri dish of people that did reopen. Here's what's happened. Okay, maybe we shouldn't do it. Here's what we have to do to avoid. Because if it keeps going up and up, and deaths keep going up and up, it's going to be hard to prove other states should do this.
But that's the thing.
But if they can get out on the other side and have it take a downhill effect after that, maybe it's okay, they opened up, it sucked for a month.
Yeah.
And then they came out on the other side.
Well, I think it's what you...
But I don't know what the right answer is. Do you rip the Band-Aid off, or do you try to slowly fix the problem.
Well, I
and
don't
flatten
think
the
you
curve.
can just look at. I don't think you can just look at cases going up in a vacuum either. It's what you said. If cases and deaths keep going up, that's
Yeah.
if the ratio of deaths to cases goes up.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's when people should start panicking.
Yeah, that's
but
what
if the
it
ratio,
seems like is happening.
the ratio's staying the
is
same.
it?
It's staying at in certain states. If it's been at
Look it up.
5%, if it's been at 5%, I have. I've
I'm
looked
not,
it up
no,
like
I'm not actually.
I look it
looking
up like every Monday.
That was to the comments. Look it up.
And it's
Fact
like
check us.
and it's like the ratio stays relatively the same. The 4% or 5% or 3%, whatever that state has in terms of positive cases and then people dying from it, if that ratio stays the same, well then what's the difference? We're doing more testing. So if you're doing more testing, like Minnesota's at 25,000 tests a day. Okay, so if you're doing more testing every single day, the number of cases is obviously going to go up. But if the ratio of deaths increases based on the number of positive cases, then you have a major problem. Then you have a major problem because now you have an uncontrollable thing where people are dying and outpacing the ratio of what it used to be when we were seeing declines in terms of number of cases. But if the ratio doesn't change, well, then it's staying at the same level. We're just doing more tests and we're getting more positive cases.
I just looked it up though. COVID's over.
It is?
Yeah.
Hey, you heard it here first.
Yeah. It's done.
Wow, that's a pretty bold. That's
Yep.
a pretty bold thing to say.
Yep. The world reported 0 new cases today.
Wow.
Yeah, it's over. It's
That's
done.
crazy.
Yep.
Today,
Mhm,
they're
today.
reporting real
Yeah,
time.
Well, it's tomorrow in most of the world, but yeah, for us it's right now. I just logged in. I googled COVID and it said it's over.
Wow, that's good to know.
Yeah. I have to pee again, and when we
So do I.
When we come back, I have a new game for us to play. Okay.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay.
Sorry, dude. Had to get ready. Had to get ready for this fun
All
new
right, what's
game I
this-
have for us.
What's this game?
I think I need a little bit more whiskey
Yeah,
before we
splash
dip
a little
into
bit
this
in your
game.
glass.
Yeah. Do you want a little bit more too?
Don't pour it that way. Pour it the other way. Doesn't drip.
This way?
Yeah, I don't know why. It pours way better that way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Just quiche this guy.
Top me off.
I mean, we're not drinking.
I'm keeping that bottle for sure.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a sweet bottle.
Yeah. Nice thick cork for you.
All right.
All right. You ready for this new game?
Yeah, I'm ready.
New segment on Had to Be There.
All right.
It's called Tattoo Artist or Porn Star.
All right.
I'm going to read you a name,
Okay.
and you have to tell me if it's a tattoo artist or a porn star. Sound good? Do you understand the rules?
I know what this is coming from because when you scroll through Instagram, am I on the right track? You have to scroll through Instagram and you're scrolling past a tattoo page and you have to figure out, oh, they have a naked picture of a chick with basically a naked picture of a chick with tattoos on, but it's actually a tattoo artist posting it.
No. That's
Okay.
not what it's coming from.
Okay, so what is it
But I
coming
see,
from?
I know what you mean.
You scroll through and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm a scumbag, but this is just posted on a tattoo
Yeah,
artist
it's just
page.
hashtag tattoo.
Yeah.
No, but that's not where it's coming from, but good idea. It's actually coming from, I've been obsessed with watching tattoo videos on YouTube
All right.
lately.
Okay.
And I've noticed that a lot of the tattoo artists'
Mhm.
names could also be porn star names. So I wanted to play a game with you
Okay.
to see if
All
how
right.
well you know your porn stars and how well you know your tattoo artists.
Jeez, all right.
So
All right.
we're gonna just play a game. If you just guess
I'm in.
porn star or tattoo artist.
Yeah, all right. I'm in.
All right, let's start. Sarah Fable.
Tattoo artist.
Correct.
All right. Let's go.
All right. Megan Massacre.
Porn star.
False.
Sounds like a porn star name. Am I wrong? Sounds like a stripper name or a
Yeah.
porn star name.
Mandy Muse.
I guess porn star, but I have no idea.
Correct.
Okay.
Corey Chase.
It sounds too normal to be a tattoo artist. I'd guess porn star.
Yep.
Okay.
Nikki Simpson.
Porn star.
Nope. Tattoo artist.
All right.
Ryan Ashley.
Ooh, this one's a tough one. We'll go porn star.
Tattoo artist.
Jeez.
Arlo.
Do you follow all these? Or how do you find these?
No, on the YouTube videos.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's like always like.
So
it's
there's
like,
porn stars that have YouTube videos?
No, it's like I had to do some research on that on that side just to get some names for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
I was like, oh,
so you're basing it off of tattoo artists,
Yeah.
but you're mixing in some
Yeah.
porn star names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, I think you might know some of these.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
But no, I've just been watching those videos. It's like 10 artists react to shitty tattoos or whatever.
Okay, all
and then
right,
their
all
name
right.
pops up. I'm
Okay.
like, oh, that name.
So
Okay.
you're like, oh, that sounds like
Yeah.
a porn star name. Okay.
Arlo Di Cristina.
Is that a guy or a girl, first of all?
Arlo Di Cristina.
Tattoo artist.
Correct.
All right.
Do you want to take a gander?
Is that a guy or a girl?
Yeah. Do you want to take a gander?
Yeah, you said yeah, sure.
Guess.
Wait, what?
Guess what it is. Guy or girl?
Say the name again.
Arlo Di Cristina.
A guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Arlo. Yeah.
Actually married to Ryan Ashley.
The name threw me off.
Yeah.
Okay. Or the last name threw me off.
All right. Skylar Vox.
Porn star.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. I think 2 more for you.
All right.
Owen Gray.
Tattoo artist.
Nope.
Oh, jeez. A guy or a girl?
Guy.
Guy. Okay.
Megan Rain.
Porn star.
Yep.
All right.
You did pretty good.
I didn't do bad.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to keep a tally of that.
Yeah.
We got to keep it. We got to keep a running thing.
New
Now I got to
segment.
look some up. Now I got to look some
Yeah.
up.
Okay. You do some research and you
All
come
right.
back.
Okay. do some reconnaissance.
Yeah.
I like that game. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I guess you don't think about it, and then you're like, oh yeah, that could be a porn star name.
Oh yeah. The name that's like jogged that into my head.
Yeah.
Ryan Ashley.
Yeah.
She
What
because
would-
she's
definitely thought that was a guy. By the way.
no. She won Ink Master. So she's like in a bunch of the videos and stuff,
okay.
and she's married to Arlo Di Cristina. Di
Okay.
Cristina,
Okay.
yeah.
Are those Oh, what was I gonna ask you? I don't remember.
But I was watching these videos. I was like, God, that looks like just like so many of them have like
Yeah.
and some of them have like almost like rap names or something where it's like their tattoo name or artist name or something. So
Do
it's
you
like,
think that they're all made up names, or do you think that some people actually have those names? Like
No, I think a
tattoo
lot of
artists?
them probably have their real names
real
and
name,
stuff. Yeah. Like Daniel Silva, who's in jail now for murder.
Yeah. Yeah, that could go both ways too.
Yeah, you know that one. Otherwise, that would have been on my list.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fun to play this with the girls because they probably wouldn't know either.
Oh yeah, they would have no idea.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them are just guesses where I'm like, oh, what would
Yeah.
that sound more
Because
like?
I can't use the big names with you because you would know them. You know, like because
Don't-
you follow
Yeah.
a lot of like big name tattoo artists. you
Yeah,
know? Like,
exactly. So I know
so,
all their names.
Yeah, so, yeah. I just
Same with you.
yeah, it just makes it a little
Yeah.
hard. You
Well,
know?
no, but dead serious. When you're scrolling through Instagram and you're like, oh, I know this is a tattoo page, and then you scroll through it and it's some naked chick, and you're like, all right, I'm not a scumbag. Your wife's like, oh, she looks over at your phone, and you're like, okay, I'm sorry. This is a tattoo page. What do I do?
Yeah,
What do I do? This is not me.
just double tap and keep scrolling.
Are you a big double tapper? I'm not. I don't like a lot of things. I just scroll through them.
I like my friends' stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of random
Yeah.
things.
I don't know. Just kind of. I don't really do social media much anymore.
Yeah. I've never been big on it, but yeah.
It's kind of all just the same shit. You're scrolling through. Unless you follow Furry.turkey on Instagram, then you just get hot memes.
Pretty hard to scroll through that though. You know, it's real intriguing.
Yeah, then
to
it's
you,
like,
so you gotta-
oh shit, this intern's been doing work.
Yeah,
Let me take a gander at this. What
Yeah.
are they doing here?
Yeah, maybe we should come up with your schedule for the next week.
I'm just gonna copy and paste the one from last week. That seemed to work pretty well.
Give her a little bit of free reign.
Yeah, Megan Rain. Free Rain.
Porn star.
Whatever. No, was that a tattoo? There's a couple Megans. Oh, Megan Massacre was the tattoo artist.
Yeah, that's an interesting name. I don't think that's her real name.
No.
I don't think that last name's her real name.
No.
All right, I like that game. We can play that.
Yeah. Ed Hardy. Oliver Peck.
Leslie Wexler. Ghislaine Maxwell.
It's Wexner.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
I think it's Ghislaine.
Nah, it's Ghislaine. I'm just gonna keep saying that. It's Ghislaine.
Can we talk about who's on fire? Like, if you're watching this, I don't know what the fuck's the matter with you. Go over and watch Andrew Schultz's YouTube. So
yeah,
funny.
Andrew Schultz is probably the best so far.
Flagrant 2.
Yeah,
Such a good
or like
podcast.
the 6 minute.
Yeah. Him and Tim Dillon have figured out how to continue doing like stand-up comedy bits
Yeah.
on the internet and have it not be awkward at all. It's like a talk soup, especially Schultz's stuff. It's like a talk soup organized rant.
Yeah.
And then Tim Dillon's is just a rant.
The
But
crazy
it's
thing is
coherent because he's awesome.
that Schultz does his so fast.
Yeah. Well, that's all scripted out. and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, yeah. But it's so good.
Yeah.
And he never
Oh, and it's just joke, like jokes within jokes within jokes.
Yeah.
But also all new information. It's not like
Yeah.
he's just tagging on. Like, he'll just jump topic to topic because of the jokes he's saying. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
well done.
It's really good. I wonder how many takes they have to do of that.
This one.
Doubt it. Highly doubt that.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so
it doesn't
perfect.
seem like they cut it at all.
No.
They do it right where they don't jump cut it, where they just keep the same camera angle and cut every time that they cut it.
Yeah.
They do different angles. So
Yeah.
it's not. So yeah, you're probably right. They probably do a bunch of takes, take a bunch of the good stuff, and put it
Yeah.
all together.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, it would take forever. But that's probably why they use the different camera angles too, because it makes it easier to do.
To
Chop,
cut
chop,
'em.
chop.
Yeah, right.
I hate the YouTube videos where it's like just constant jump cuts. I don't mind them where it's like
Yeah.
every once in a while, but it's like, dude, you can't string two words together.
Right.
You have
Yeah.
to jump cut between every other word.
Yeah, right.
Like, what the fuck's the matter with you? Think a little bit about what you're saying. Are you just taking it one word at a time? You don't need to jump cut every word.
Yeah.
Say a sentence, or at least get a full thought out, and then jump cut.
Yeah. Or just let your thought go.
Yeah.
Like, don't cut it and just let it ride for it being a natural thing that you're saying,
Yeah.
rather than trying to make it funny the entire time or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, it's just like sometimes it's just like they're taking out like the little awkward silences or ums. It's like, leave that stuff in there.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's what it's gonna be.
Do you wish that you maybe ate a little bit more this morning so that your stomach was sticking out a little bit further,
Dude,
so
I
that you
didn't-
had a little
this
bit of
is
rest for
perfect.
your microphone?
No, this is perfect.
Looks like you're kind of digging into your.
I didn't eat anything today. I don't think I've had Oh yeah, I did. I had sticky buns this morning.
Oh, I didn't eat anything. I had 16 caramel rolls.
I had
though.
4. I had 4 with some coffee. So I've really tried to thoroughly dehydrate myself today.
Yeah, good.
I've tried to do a
as
good
you
job
should
of
on a
that.
Sunday Funday,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah. Especially when it's nice and sticky out.
Dude,
When
if
it's
we
nice
were
and
thinking
sticky
about it,
warm
we
out.
should have named this podcast Sunday Funday and Time Capsule Thursday. What are we doing? Either way, you had to be there.
I mean, we could always rebrand.
Nah, I like had to be there.
But you just said if we were thinking. Well, we've thought about it. If you really want to change it, it's up to you. You're the
There's just a
creative.
There's a Sunday Funday episode.
You're the creative director. You know.
I'll direct your mouth right over here. Can you suck on the cigar for me?
No.
Just get it
absolutely
going
not.
for me.
No,
Come
no.
on, just get it
No,
going
no.
for me a little bit.
I do wish I had a longer cigar. I should start smoking those ones that
I bet you do.
MJ
Bet you do,
smokes.
Playboy.
Yeah, I do. I do. So I could stick half of it down my throat. No, Jordan, Michael Jordan smokes these ones that are taller than these glasses, these 12-ounce glasses.
Well, if Jumpman does it.
I was looking it up the other day. He made so his deal. He made a bunch of money last year with Jordan or with Nike. He sells 4 times more sneakers than LeBron James does, and he's the next closest NBA player to selling sneakers. 4 times more than the next closest person. Still, even when he's dead, he's still
Yeah.
going to be selling more. He'll probably sell more when he's dead.
Probably. Do you think Michael B. Jordan reaps the rewards then? Quit trying to play footsie with me.
Michael
Hey, dude,
B.
hey, dude,
Jordan.
Hey, dude, put that cigar back in your pants and quit trying to play footsie with me.
Get your feet on your side of the table. How about that?
I know you are jealous of the cigar I got over here, but quit trying to play footsie with me.
We know how 2 cigar day.
Mine's still rolling.
We know
dude.
how a 2 cigar day goes for me, and it doesn't go well.
I couldn't imagine. I think I'd die.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I'd probably get lung cancer and die on the spot if I
just get a
smoked more
huge
than one in a
headache.
day.
Yeah, I know. One of your lungs is already shutting down. So
What?
You got to be
What?
careful with the other one.
Dude, you pissed me off. It took 2 hours this time around, but
Yeah.
you pissed me
Yeah, you're welcome.
You?
Why don't we call the podcast "You're Welcome"?
What is Whitney Cummings is good for you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome, dude.
What is Santino? Oh, his is called
Whiskey ginger.
Yeah, whiskey ginger.
Yeah,
Sorry.
really similar though. Yeah, you're just like sorry. Yeah, sorry.
No, I was just trying to think of what it was called.
Sorry.
I was trying to think of what it was called.
Sorry, that was stupid.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was.
We should
dumb.
just call it our sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
We're already thinking about rebranding.
We're Canadian though.
We need-
Sorry.
yeah, sorry.
Wait, sorry. Yeah, we're rebranding as Canadian. Sorry.
We just already are trying to rebrand our podcast.
No, I fucking love Had to Be There, dude. You
Yeah,
had to
so
be
do I.
there.
Yeah, so do I. So do I, but should we rebrand it? I don't know, maybe.
Sorry. Oh, Canada.
We start off every podcast singing the Canadian national anthem.
This episode is brought to you by Beaver Pelt CAN. I want to say USA so bad. Beaver Pelt USA.
I mean, we're close enough to Canada, though, right? I mean, like, we pretty much live in Canada.
This podcast episode, like all episodes, brought to you by mooseknuckle.com. Check out Moose Knuckle for all your moose hunting needs. Got those pesky moose in your backyard? Check out mooseknuckle.com, eh?
We should start an underwear brand called Moose Knuckle. Why not?
I feel like Abercrombie and Fitch will have something to say about that. Your turn, dude.
Pretty nice flag you got out there.
I'm worried that's gonna start on fire one night because we got those torches out there now.
Oh, yeah, it's just going to miraculously combust on one of those torches that you don't have lit.
I never get bug bites. This year, mosquitoes have been eating me alive.
Oh, yeah. I get them all. Why do you get them all around your ankles? I get them all on my ankles.
I mean, you do have cute ankles.
Oh, it's pretty thick ankles. No, they just know where to go.
I get
for
them on
the
my
blood.
nipples.
Really?
Yeah. They fly
Up
into
your
my
shirt.
shirt
Yeah.
and feast on my nips.
They do- That's because they know where that's where the
I
blood's
got
rushing.
bloody nips.
That's-
Yeah.
They know that's where the blood's going.
Yeah. No, it's like I don't have to do leech therapy anymore, you know? Just got the skeets.
Why?
Bad case of the skeets.
Why was that ever a thing? Doing leech therapy?
Got a bad case of the skeets in your backyard?
Okay.
Check out skeetoff.com.
You should just do a whole bit by yourself, just being a Canadian.
I'm 1/8 Canadian.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Nope.
Could be.
We all could be.
We're only a short 8-hour drive away. We could be Canadian if we wanted to.
We could dual citizenship. Close enough.
Hey, comment below if you're Canadian. Where are my Canadians at? Just
What
want
if
to
we have
know.
one Canadian listening?
He's just like, oh, I'm right here, eh?
Oh, this is all real applicable to me, eh?
Oh, I'm listening up in Saskatoon, eh? What? You know what the best movie is? Strange Brew. Have you ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
With the Mackenzie brothers? They're so fucking funny. It's an old one. They get a bad. They run out of beer and they try to pull like a scam on the beer company and try to get free beer. So they put a mouse in the beer bottle, and the liquor store makes them go up to the brewery, and the brewery is like this old castle, and they go up to the castle and they end up like getting like kidnapped and become part of the experiment that's going on. There's like this villain that like took over the brewery. It's so funny, and they play like hockey against these like zombied out like robot people. It's so funny, dude. Just quit looking at me like that. You've never seen this movie?
That sounds fucking terrible.
Dude, it's and
It sounds horrible.
all that matters in their life is jelly donuts and beer.
Now I know what you do till 3 a.m. every night.
That's what drives their
You watch
world, dude. They
stupid
drive
movies.
around in a van trying to get jelly donuts, and beer.
You watch stupid movies. Where'd you find that?
JT, dude. Watched it when I was like 12. It's an old movie.
Yeah, it sounds
from the
awful.
90s. Dude, it's so funny.
It sounds terrible.
It's so fucking
It sounds like
funny.
watching the Brady Bunch. That's what it sounds like. It sounds terrible.
No, dude, it's so fucking
Horrible
funny.
acting.
They're like, did you ever hear like the 12 Days of Christmas where it's like on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me?
No, I've never
beer.
heard that.
No, they have like a remix.
I've
of it.
never heard it.
2 turtlenecks and a beer. They do the remix. Same guys. 3 French toast, 2 turtlenecks and a beer in a tree.
You have a simple mind. You have a simple mind. You have a simple mind.
What's the 4? What's the 4th one?
Fourth day of Christmas. I have no idea. 4. I don't know.
4 dudes a sucking.
I don't know what it is.
What? I don't know either, Dan.
You start listening
3
to Christmas.
French toast, 2 turtlenecks.
You start listening to Christmas
and a
music
beer
in
in a
September. In
tree.
September.
July, dude. I miss. I was talking about Christmas last night. I can't wait for Christmas.
Why?
It's just the best time of the year.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the house is the coziest. You don't have to do anything. It's cold out. You can turn on the fireplace, watch a movie, just hibernate,
Maybe I don't like it because I don't have a fireplace.
make just good dinners, like just roasts, chilies, like warm, hearty meals. None of these like, oh, let's have a protein and a side. No, I want a fucking plate of meat and potatoes. Just, I want some girth in my meals, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm sick of this heat. I have no appetite.
Yeah, I'm sick of the heat.
I want winter to come.
Yeah.
I want to put on
No,
some
no,
pounds.
you don't want winter to come. Don't say that. That's
I
miserable.
want fall to come. I love fall.
I want fall to come too. I love fall.
Like October, your bachelor party, best time of the year.
yeah,
bro.
perfect time. You can put on a
You
sweatshirt.
might get a 70, 65 degree day.
Yeah, which is nice. It's not a humid
Mhm.
day. But
Throw
knowing
a-
this
throw
year,
a
it's probably
sweatshirt
gonna
on
be
at
humid.
night.
Knowing this year, it's probably gonna be humid. It's probably gonna be 85 degrees. It's gonna be all humid.
Dude, Halloween this year, full moon on a Saturday, and daylight savings. So you gain an extra hour of sleep.
I'll probably just snuggle up in bed early.
Yeah, you'll probably just dress up as like a baked potato and call her a night, huh?
Probably best costume.
In all seriousness, take the mimicking people out of it. What costume are you gonna do, or would you do if that's not an option? Because that's not gonna be fun to talk about. Let's talk big picture here. Blue sky. What's your Halloween
I mean,
costume
it
this
depends
year?
on how you look.
It's
at
July.
It.
What's your Halloween costume?
it
It's
will
July.
be.
What's your Halloween costume?
What's yours?
No, you go first. I asked you.
I don't have an idea.
I don't either. I might go as Casey Anthony. Just keep growing my hair out.
I'm gonna go with Tiger King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can I go as your tiger? You can
That's
put me on
not
a
bad
leash.
idea. No, you can go as what's her name?
Carol Baskin?
Carol Baskins. Yeah, you can go as
I've
Carol
never
Baskins.
seen that. Can you still put me on a leash though if I'm Carol?
What?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Tiger
No,
King?
I don't need to. I know everything about it just from the memes on the internet.
Kind of like Lennox Hill, how we broke down every episode for you.
That one I was kind of like half listening and kind of messed up, so I'm down to watch that one. But Tiger King, don't feel like I need to. I get it.
You do. You
No, I
do
get
need to watch it.
I get it. It's no, don't fuck with cats, and I get it.
Have you ever seen Don't Fuck with Cats?
So good.
Yeah, it's really good.
So good.
It's really up your alley.
Have you ever watched You?
I know you've watched it 16 times, so
Such a good show, dude.
I don't know why you like it so much. Probably because you're a serial killer and you can relate. How about the end of the last episode where I don't even remember
No,
what
don't
he
spoil it
says.
for me.
Yeah, spoiler. Spoiler, close your ears if you haven't seen it. It's only been out for 6 months. When at the end he talks about getting to know his neighbor.
Oh yeah.
How excited are you?
I can't wait to see who the neighbor is. But it's Hillary Duff.
You think they're bringing her back?
Yeah.
Or what's her name? Britney Spears' little sister.
Jamie Lynn.
Jamie Lynn. It's gonna be Jamie Lynn.
Dude, Britney Spears is entrapped right now.
What do you mean?
She's like under lock and key. She's like locked in her house. Her dad has like complete control of her life. and she's like posting Instagrams, and they're like, Brittany, wear a yellow shirt if you're in trouble. And then the next day, she's wearing a yellow shirt in her Instagram video.
No.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Look it up.
You follow her?
Look up.
You follow her?
Look up hashtag Free Britney. No, hashtag Free Britney is trending on Twitter. And then I have a Britney Spears expert at work, so I went to her. She confirmed it all. I was like, this is so silly. She goes, no, it's all real.
You're lying.
No, I'm dead serious, dude.
You have a Britney Spears expert at work?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Britney Spears' sister Jamie Lynn rocks rainbow bikini in stunning beach photos with her girls.
Don't
That's
look
the
up
first...
Jamie Lynn Spears.
No, I looked
dude.
up Britney Spears. That's the first thing that pops up. So I'd feel like that's not true.
Look up Free Britney.
I'm going to look up news. I'll look up news to see if what you're telling me is accurate. Well, the first thing is about Jamie Lynn.
What was that?
The second thing on
Zoe
Daily
101.
Mail.
Wasn't that the show?
The second thing on Daily Mail. Britney Spears seen in passenger seat of SUV while Free Britney movement carries on. Oh, man.
Passenger seat, dude. Not driver's seat. That's a
just-
metaphor, dude. She's not in the driver's seat of her own life right now.
Yeah, it looks like she's in the car with some dude. It's probably her dad. Britney Spears.
Probably Justin
Honestly.
Timberlake.
Do I feel bad for Britney? Nah, not really. Aubrey O'Day says it's hard to believe that Britney Spears is being held captive. I would agree with that.
Hey, did we ever figure out
I
what
would
happened to
agree with that.
Gene?
Simmons?
Not Gene Simmons. What was the workout guy's name?
Gene.
The guy with the curly hair, booty shorts, tank tops. Gene Richards.
Gene Richard. Were we ever talking about that? Or were you just contemplating that internally?
No. There was a whole podcast devoted to like what happened to Gene Richards. Is that the guy's name?
Yeah, Gene. I think it's Gene Richards. That sounds right.
Let's see. Hey Google, who's the workout dude's name that starts with G? No, that's not
The
what I want.
the worst Google of all time.
Hey Google, who's Gene Richards?
Yeah, there you go.
According to IMDb, Jean Richards is an actress known for brain games in America.
Dude, it's not Gene Richards.
Who is it?
Let me see. Let me look up a different Gene.
According to Wikipedia, Eugene Richards Jr. is an American former Major League
What's his
Baseball
name? It's not Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons is the Kiss guy, right?
Yeah. It's Gene.
Who's the workout dude in booty shorts?
Here are some results from a search.
Nope, didn't get it. Who's the curly haired dude in booty shorts that works out?
Here's a summary from
Richard Simmons, dude.
Richard
Simmons.
Richard Simmons. Whatever happened to Richard
dude,
Simmons?
His real name is Milton Teagle Richard Simmons. Milton Teagle Simmons.
Hey, seems like a Milton though. Whatever happened to him? He pass?
No, he's 72.
Yeah. Is he
But
still
there
doing
was
workout
there
vids?
was a podcast like what happened to Richard Simmons.
That we talked about?
What happened to Richard Simmons?
That we talked about?
No, we never talked about it. I'm
Oh.
just thinking about it. Missing Richard Simmons.
focuses on the sudden retirement from public life of the fitness instructor and actor Richard Simmons. After having an illustrious media career spanning over 30 years, and known for interacting with fans on a personal level, Simmons disappeared from the public eye in February 2014.
See? He disappeared from the public eye. Where is he, dude? No one knows what happened to him. They never figured out.
Jeffrey Epstein, dude.
You think before he killed himself, he killed Richard Simmons?
No. He was in on the whole thing.
You think he helped Richard Simmons
He's the
kill
silent.
himself? Just
No,
like he
he's the
killed him?
silent. He's the silent partner in the whole deal.
Oh, dude, what if Richard Simmons was the pilot?
Could have been. All billionaires are.
Hey, dude, we gotta be careful what we say on this. We're gonna end up dead. They're
How-
coming after us.
How much?
How
does-
dare you loop me into this Richard Simmons conspiracy bullshit, man?
I'm not wrong. Richard Simmons. I'm gonna look up his net worth. It's probably too much. 15 million. Oh my goodness.
Give me half.
Richard
give
Simmons.
me half of
Yeah.
that, and I'll be okay. Give me 7.5 million and I'll be just fine.
You want just 7.5?
We're turning this into a musical podcast, dude.
Missing.
Should I?
He's missing.
He's missing.
Investive journal. Missing Richard Simmons, the podcast. Oh, I'm listening to it. I'm listening to it. On the way home, I'm listening to it.
What did I just say 18 times, dude? They had a podcast about it called Missing Richard Simmons.
I thought you were contemplating all this internally. Did you listen to it?
No. That's why I don't know what happened to him. That's why I'm asking you. You go listen to it and report back.
All right, I will.
But the point is, I just got done telling you for a half hour about this, and then you look it up on your phone, and you're like, oh my God, dude, they have a podcast all about this. I'm going to go listen to it. Bitch, I just got done telling you about that.
As you can tell, I don't listen to a word you say.
Dude.
I just think about the next thing I'm saying.
You continue. You don't even wrap it up because I'm not done. You continue.
No, I will, because here's the thing. When you're sitting there going on a monologue, I sit here and think about the next thing I'm going to say because I get bored. Keep your mouth shut. I get bored because I sit here and listen to your monologues, and then I go, okay, well, I'm going to transition this because I'm bored. Four words come out of your mouth. You stutter the third one, and then you have to retrack, and then you go, and then you have to reclaim that third word. Okay, you have to reclaim it, and then you come back to the fourth word. I lost your entire train of thought.
Dude,
no, shut your mouth. I lose track, and then I go, fourth word. We're not even done with the first sentence yet. Now you're confusing yourself. You've already confused yourself after the third word. You've totally lost your train of thought. You come back to it, and then you go for another paragraph. So you go for another 5-6 sentences, and then I go, I picked up something that you said in the last conversation we were having. Now I'm ready.
Dude,
no.
I wouldn't.
No. Shh. I'm not done. No, I'm not done. I'm not. Okay, now you can respond. Go ahead.
I wouldn't have to monologue, dude, if you knew shit. I have to sit here and explain everything to you because you don't know anything. Go online once in a while, dude. Just browse Google News once a week. Just so you know some of the stuff I'm talking about. You don't even know who Richard Simmons is, dude. You thought it was Kiss.
Well, you said it was Gene.
You thought it was. You thought it was Eugene Richards, the famous baseball player.
No, I was thinking in my head, his name is Milton.
Wait, dude, if you would have said Milton Teagle, I would have known right away.
I would have been like, wait, hang on. I know exactly who you're talking about. Dude, but you're too focused on the third word you said. You're too focused on the third word you said in the fifth sentence that you tried to say in the second paragraph of the last conversation we were having.
This has gone from lovemaking with our words to just straight up assault, and I'm not okay with this.
It's insane to me how you make it through a day.
I'm saying no right now.
And I'm saying...
And I'm awake.
And I'm saying yes.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
It is going to become a musical if you keep opening your mouth.
Sexual healing. After that assault, dude, we need some sexual healing in this partnership. I don't care if it's under the table right now or after the show, but we need some sexual healing.
It's more of a domination. It's not really a partnership. It's more of a one-way relationship.
You piss me off.
And you like it.
You piss me off.
And you like it. And you like it.
Dude, I'm going to start working out again just so I can kick your ass. That's going to be my motivation to start working out again.
Hey. Call me in 50 years.
When you're dead. And I'm a billionaire. I'm not going to even know your number.
No, you're going to have to...
Hey, not even going to know your number.
You're going to have to jingle that bell because you're going to be in the ground 6 feet under because I'm going to bury you alive. You have to jingle that bell. So call me. Jingle that bell in 50 years.
I'll be dead.
And then we'll see who's beating up
I'll
who.
be dead long before that.
Dude, you can't just give me a bell. I need oxygen.
No. You'll survive.
Why does this keep going out?
Because you keep just sitting it there. It actually gives me anxiety watching you smoke a cigar.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Hey, no, dude.
Smoke it.
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize.
Still gonna be buried in the ground.
My condolences.
Alive.
My condolences.
Hey, tell somebody who cares.
My condolences.
For what? For what I'm gonna do this week.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did last week, and I apologize for what I'm going to do this week.
Yeah, no, relight that cigar.
Oh, so good to hear from you. What's going on? Oh, not much. Nothing new. I just wanted to apologize.
Oh, it's been a while. You're back in my life now? Yeah. No, I just wanted to apologize. Oh, nice. It's hard to watch you. Get away, these freaking... I mean, seriously, dude. Get some fly traps out here or something. Oh gosh.
I watched Pinocchio on Disney Plus the other night. They smoked some long cigars on that movie.
Pinocchio?
Yeah. When they go to...
I don't know. Whatever you're going to tell me, I'm not going to resonate with it because I don't know. So I'll just shut that down now.
Never seen Pinocchio?
I have. Don't remember it.
They go to that island where it's like a bunch of kids and then they turn into donkeys.
Nope, you lost me.
They give the kids like free reign. They give them booze and alcohol and they're like 10.
You lost me.
I'm not going to monologue about it for you because it's Pinocchio, so you should know. Pinocchio, you should know. You should know. Pinocchio, know. Don't you know Pinocchio?
Oh no.
Don't you know
remember
Pinocchio?
that. I don't watch animated movies from the 1950s. I just don't.
Aristocrats is a classic.
Just not into it. Just not into it at all.
Creme de la Edgar. You don't know Aristocats?
No.
What do you know, dude?
Not any of that. Don't care.
Do you remember That's So Raven?
Yeah.
Because one of my favorite shows to watch when I'm passing out drunk on a Saturday night, Raven's House, dude.
No.
It's the sequel. She's a mom now, and it's Raven's House. And they end every show, from what I can tell, with a musical number. And it's the best show to fall asleep to when you're drunk. That's so Raven. That's so Raven.
I don't even feel like I know you anymore. I don't even know who you are.
Should have all the premonitions. Be like,
what have you done? What have you done with my best friend?
What?
What have you done?
What?
I don't even know who you are.
What?
Raven's House?
Yeah.
Do you watch Fuller House too?
Nope.
Just Raven's House.
Just Raven's House.
I fell asleep to The Office. Turned it up. Hey, restarted it again for the 6th time last night.
Oh, you know what I started? Seinfeld.
I've never seen that show.
I always liked
What is it on?
Hulu.
Okay.
If you need a hookup,
Have Hulu.
Yeah, just let me know. I'll Venmo you.
Yeah. You'll Venmo me?
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll Venmo you. I'll Venmo you $10 a month if you use my Hulu.
Okay, perfect. Sounds like a good deal for me.
No, but I never didn't like Seinfeld. I just never really watched it consistently. But if it was on TV and there's nothing else on, I'd watch it and I liked it.
Yeah.
It's fun watching it like from start to finish.
Is it funny?
Yeah, it's a good show.
I've never seen it.
It's not like it's like the OG sitcom.
Yeah.
Like one of the first like Buddy Hoorah, like Friends is based on it.
Mm-hmm.
How I Met Your Mother is based on it. Every show that we like or that's popular is based on Seinfeld.
Don't say we because you like Raven's House. So
I've never watched it, but like Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David. Have you ever watched that? It's supposed to be like one of the funniest shows ever. He like kind of found Jerry Seinfeld, and he's a producer on Seinfeld.
All right.
He's like Larry David doesn't miss. Everything he touches is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. All right. I gotta watch Seinfeld.
Yeah.
We probably don't get it with the Spotify Hulu subscription though.
No, you get it. I think there's commercials on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to watch it.
Because I just have the ESPN Plus, Hulu,
Yeah.
Disney Plus
account.
Yeah. All right. I'll have to watch it. Did you watch those fights last night?
Yeah, I had them on in the background because we had the wife's family over, and because we were playing games. I'm kind of glad I just had them on in the background. They were, I don't know if it was because I didn't have the sound on, but they all just seemed a little lackluster.
Yeah.
Gustafson got choked or triangled or something. Submitted. That's what I was going for. Because I don't know what type of deal it was, but he got submitted.
Yeah.
But he didn't look terrible. I think it didn't really hurt his stock at heavyweight. It was his first fight up at heavyweight.
Yeah.
He looked good. Verdum just got him to the ground and does what Verdum does.
Yeah.
And then Till and Whittaker, same thing. It was a really good striking match.
Yeah.
Till looked really good. There was one round where Whittaker had him on the ground and was kind of ground and pounding him, piecing him apart. But it was a good fight. I don't think it hurt Till's stock all that much. Even Izzy was like, despite his loss, he looked really good. He looked like a great striker. I'd want to fight him someday. But Whittaker looked really good. Whittaker, I think, needed a little bit of a break. You don't like Till, do you?
I'm tired of hearing about Darren Till, dude.
He's
not, dude. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's gonna be the next."
Yeah.
No, he's not the next Connor. He's not even close.
Well, I kind of agree with that, where it's just like there's always hype, and then he Masvidal knocked him out, and then he kind of got the same hype at 185. But he looked good in this fight. He didn't I don't think it really hurt him all that much. He didn't take a ton of damage. Whittaker got the best of him. I think he had a 1-10-8 round, and that dominated him, and that's where a lot of the damage came from. But other than that, he looked pretty good. But I agree, there's a lot of hype around him, and he hasn't really done all that much. But I think
what was his last big fight that he won? Lawler?
I think he
or
won.
Cowboy.
He won one at 185.
Okay.
Before this one.
Okay.
Because otherwise he wouldn't have got Whittaker right away. But I forget who it was. But I think part of it is everyone that knows shit about striking sees something in him where they're like, if he is at his best on any given night, he can knock anyone out.
He's young.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he's young, he's talented.
Yeah.
I think the biggest concern with him is just all his out of the octagon shenanigans.
Yeah, it seems like he's always got shit going on.
He just kind of goes
he's got family shit. He's always got something.
Yeah.
It's always and I wouldn't say it's an excuse. It's always some reason to why he couldn't perform or didn't perform.
Your girl Carla Esparza looked pretty good though. She won. Is that the chick you like? What's the cute Brazilian girl or?
Don't know.
There's one that you kind of like. I think it was Carla Esparza.
Might be. Don't watch enough.
Or
no.
No, maybe it's someone else. I forget. But she looked really good. And then Shogun and Nogueira fought, and I don't know. I came into the UFC fandom after their time, so I don't really know a lot of the. I think they fought a couple times before.
Yep.
That was a good fight. I don't know. I was glad. It was one of those fight cards where I was glad I watched it and had it on, but I'm glad we didn't get together and do a big thing with it.
Yeah,
it would have been kind of lackluster.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to get behind some of them just because I don't feel like there's enough hype without fans with some of the cards that aren't stacked.
Yeah.
If it's not a stacked card, it's kind of hard to get behind them.
This was a good card too. It just I don't know I don't know. Like I said, it was a good fight to have on in the background. Where I was watching it, we were playing code names.
It wasn't a pay-per-view.
No.
Yeah. It's
Was it good? It was a good showing. It was a good fight. Especially for a free fight. I hope a lot of non normal fans tuned in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what some of the UFC's banking on is they know which ones are going to be the pay-per-view, but they hope with not a lot of sports going on, they attract some of the people who would normally watch it.
And I think they lucked out too because they strung all these together before the other sports started doing anything, and now that normal sports are going, they've probably captured some of that market that they wouldn't normally have.
Yeah.
And they'll probably dip a little bit with other sports going on, but they probably captured enough.
Yeah.
Where they're going to see growth for events while other sports are going on now too.
Well, you got to imagine you're going to get some people back that would normally watch sports that are now going to get back into the UFC when other sports are on, who aren't avid sports watchers, but NFL football is going to be on, so there's a UFC fight on Saturday, I'm going to watch that too.
Yeah.
Something like that, where you're going to get some of those people who don't regularly watch that type of stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what the next there's a few big fights coming up, but they're August, September. I don't think there's a big one next weekend.
Yeah.
Like we got DC Miocic coming up. Izzy's got a fight booked, I think, with Costa.
Mm-hmm.
Costa.
I'm excited to watch that one
Costa.
because I don't think either of them like each other.
And then Sugar Sean's got a fight booked.
He's got to have a big one. Or are they slow playing him?
I think it's a step up, but it's not like he's not fighting like Cody or anyone.
Okay.
And they're trying to figure out who's gonna fight Jan for the 135 title now.
Yep.
The Jan beat Aldo, and everyone thinks it should be Aljamain Sterling, which I agree.
Yep.
But for some reason, I don't know if like maybe Cejudo might come back or something.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if he comes back? That ruins the UFC. That ruins it then.
I
That's
just
like a George St. Pierre, but
I think too, like with like Conor and Cejudo, where they just really like they're just done if they're not going to get paid, especially Conor.
huge fights, yeah.
Until there's fans, the UFC won't feasibly have the money to be able to pay them what they want or what they deserve until they can get a gate too.
Yeah,
So I really don't see Cejudo might cave, but I don't see Conor coming back.
I don't either.
Unless, I mean, with the problem is he gets probably part of the gate or something too, or the UFC at least gets the gate, so they have more money to throw at him.
Yeah,
because even like Masvidal put up really good pay-per-view numbers, so that's promising for a McGregor fight. Like, okay, he'd come back, he could get a shitload of pay-per-view money, but you got to think the UFC, what they need to just pay Conor flat comes out of the gate quite a bit.
Yeah.
Where if they don't have that gate, they probably can't pay him what he's used to being paid.
Yeah, they have to take away from the other fighter then at that point.
Yeah.
And Masvidal's not going to fight for a lot less.
But you think Masvidal, compared to what he got against Usman, he had to fight tooth and nail and take it on 6 days' notice to get that.
Yeah.
Automatically is going to get a little slight bump up fighting McGregor.
Yeah.
Although Cowboy, and maybe Cowboy didn't negotiate enough, doesn't sound like Cowboy got a ton of money fighting McGregor. It was like I think he got like 250.
Yeah.
But for Cowboy, that's like a pretty normal fight night for him.
Well, Conor dictates that money.
Yeah.
I think I even think with other fighters, Conor dictates their money. I mean, even he's going to dictate Masvidal's money.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't want them making more than him.
Well, doesn't even want to make him close.
Yeah.
Cowboy made nowhere close to what Conor made for the Conor Cowboy fight. Not even close.
Yeah.
If he got paid $250, Conor made millions.
Is some of these others like Masvidal and Izzy and even like a Till, if they start coming up and doing like really good numbers though, does Conor lose some of his negotiating swag?
No.
If other people are getting close to what he's doing? Or does he go, oh yeah, they're doing that, think about what I can do now?
Until he loses again. I think if he loses again, he's okay.
Who does Khabib saying have Conor fight Gaethje. Khabib might be done. His dad died.
Yeah.
He's so close with his dad.
Yeah. I don't.
That sounded weird.
Yeah, it did.
The fly landed right on the speaker, or right on the mic. You can hear it flapping its wing. You won't be able to hear it on the episode, but we can hear a fly landing on our other mic, and you can hear it flapping its wings. That's so weird.
Loud.
You can hear it pooping right now.
You can hear it pooping right on that mic.
That's what it did to our cigar tips. We can hear what we are putting in our mouths right now.
It tastes so good though. It adds a nice extra flavor to it.
Salty.
It's like Kopi Luwak. You ever heard that? Cats poop out the beans and then they
the coffee beans.
Yeah, the coffee beans.
What is it called?
Poopy
Lupak.
Poopy Lupak.
Poopy Lupak.
It
sounds like Lupe Fiasco's idiot cousin. Poopy Lupak.
I don't think.
¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? Hola.
Are you a Spanish rapper now?
Yeah.
That was
Lupe Lupak.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, dude. I'm Lupe Fiasco's cousin.
I don't think.
I'm his aunt, dude.
Shut up! I'm trying to get back to the UFC. Shut your mouth.
My brother's married to Lupe Fiasco's wife.
Oh, that's your uncle? You're his
Wait,
uncle?
what?
You're his uncle?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My brother's married to Lupe Fiasco's wife. That makes me What was it? Pupe La Papago?
Shut up. Okay, I'm trying to get back to this.
Como se dice? Hola!
What did you say? What did you say? Hi.
How do you say hello?
I think. Do you think Khabib's really done?
I don't think he's really done, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he is after all this. But I just feel like he mentally and emotionally he needs to check out.
Yeah.
And he'll decide to come back. Like, he's not retired or anything,
No,
but I
he'll
think
come back.
he needs to deal with some shit.
Yeah.
And then he'll have some clarity. So I think he's just kind of like, yeah, go on, do whatever. I'm dealing with some shit here.
Yeah.
I don't really care. That's all
Yeah.
ancillary bullshit. I've just lost my dad. You guys do whatever, and then I'll come back and smish.
It's a good smish. I'll come back and smish. It's a good way for Connor to get back into fighting him for the second time.
Oh, okay, dude. We got to talk about this one dude that fought last night, though. What? I'm gonna butcher his name. I have to pull it up because I'm just gonna ruin his name. Yeah, I can't even Google it.
You're still gonna butcher it even if you Google it.
I can't even get it close right now.
There's no search that pops up. Oh.
Yeah, Google's like WTF, dude.
All right, so what's wrong? So give me the background. You just wanted to tell me his name?
Yeah, no, I need to get his name because we need to give this guy his credit. So he fought last week at 170, won, and then someone dropped out of a 185-pound fight for last night a week later, and he goes, "Oh, I'm already here. I'll smash that guy too."
Did he win?
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Fought at 2 different weight classes, won both of them in the same week.
Just look at the old card.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey. Not up to young Jamie's level. I'll just tell you that much.
Isn't that insane though? And in his post-fight interview, they go, "So you fought at 170 last week, won. Fought at 185 this week. Like, what's next?" He goes, "I don't know. Both in the same night. I'll smash everyone." Kamazat, Himoth.
Let me see what his face looks like.
Khamzat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to say it.
Chamaev.
Okay, how do you? Well, let me see his face. Just go to images.
Well, I had to Google the. Oh my god, this is so hard to do one-handed. Okay. Oh Jesus.
It's not like you're smoking that cigar. You could put it down, and then you could use 2 hands.
Why do they make this so hard?
Get a bigger phone. Then you won't have to push on that mouse screen. These flies are everywhere. Man, this is painful.
I know,
this
right?
This
I'm
is the
so
fucking
sorry.
worst.
This
is the worst.
I feel like Brian Callen right
You gotta
now.
be like 5 seconds, Google it, you got it.
Dude, it's a really hard name to spell. I'm trying to get you a picture.
This is so tough.
This dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he smashes everyone. He's insane. Kamzat Himoth. I'm butchering that name.
I'm surprised that they let him fight. Like, he cleared the physical, and they were like...
It looked like it was 11 days. So he maybe fought on a Wednesday card.
Yeah.
Because they've been doing those midweek cards. So he probably fought last Wednesday and then fought on Saturday.
And he cleared the physical. And
the difference is he fought at his normal weight class is 170. So he fought at that first.
Yeah.
And then he didn't have to cut for 185.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he could have done another 170.
Yeah, but they let him pass the physical, and they're like, all right, man,
dude,
you're
he
fine.
was in Abu Dhabi. They don't have, like, a real commission there.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
So are all these fights legitimate then? Because they don't have a commission. They're not commissioned.
I think they have a commission, but it's
international.
Yeah. It's just
Whatever.
Yeah. They're
That is fucking wild.
yeah.
You gotta imagine
And he
after one
just
of those
dominated,
fights.
dude.
You
Just
gotta
dominated.
imagine after one of those fights, you feel like
Yeah.
you get hit by a truck.
Yeah.
He just goes, "Yeah, I'm
He
sore."
must not. I didn't watch his first fight, and I
Yeah.
barely saw his second fight. I just saw that he won, and I saw a bunch of clips on like Instagram today.
Right.
But I'm guessing he didn't take a lot of damage in his first fight.
Yeah, couldn't have.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Apparently he's just like good at striking, terror on the ground.
He should fight Masvidal for the BMF.
Yeah. Well, so he hasn't fought I don't think he's fought like a top 15 or a top 10 guy yet. So he's just kind of piecing apart these like low level guys. They're like, his next fight could be a barn
I mean,
burner.
better.
Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah.
After fighting 2 times in a week and a
Oh
half.
no, I think it will be, but it's just like it's gonna be like it's gonna really prove him. They're saying even I think Ariel Helwani maybe said he should fight Leon Edwards because no one's fighting Leon Edwards. No one wants to fight this guy because he's one of those like on-ranked guys that's just killing people.
Yeah.
So there's no benefit to fighting him for a lot of these ranked guys.
Should.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Throw him in there.
Yeah. See, prove him. Leon Edwards is a stone cold killer.
Yeah.
It'll give Edwards a fight. Really launch his story back into title contention.
Yeah.
Because he's just kind of fallen off the map.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
on 8 fight win streak.
Who would be the next up for him to fight? Because no one wants to fight him, right?
They're thinking like Woodley, maybe, but Woodley lost, so it's just like that's not a real good fight for Edwards if he wants to fight for the belt next.
No, shitty fight.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's juicy. The UFC is juicy right now.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get better.
Mm-hmm. I think going into fall, it's gonna just be.
I hope.
And by then, they'll have Fight Island like in a groove where everyone might just live there at some point.
Yeah.
Dana's buying a house there.
Yeah, Dana's getting a house. Well, and it's a place for major sporting events. I mean, that's where they have the F1 races at, or that's where they have the F1 circuit at.
Yeah. I think
yeah.
like Abu Dhabi's like paying the UFC to like bring fights there.
Yeah.
Because they're sponsoring all their tourism and stuff.
Not a
as
bad
part of it.
idea. Yeah, not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I hope. Oh, could you imagine if we have a good fight for my bachelor party? Oof. That would be the dream. Have a nice fight.
Unless we're in the middle of nowhere. Don't have internet.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll bring computers. We'll figure it out. 100%.
We won't be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right. Should we wrap it up, dude?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. That was a good one. Bring it home. Tell them where it's at. Tell them what to do.
You know I don't like doing this because I don't care. I don't care. Hey, if you like it, like it. If you don't bother. But follow us on Twitter.
Hey,
follow us on Instagram.
Smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, smish that. Go to furryturkey.com and buy some merch. Buy it because you're going to like it. You'll put it on your body and be like, people are going to be like, oh, where'd you get that badass shirt? You'll be like, furryturkey.com.
Oh, why do you taste so sweet? And you go, wearing candy collection.
Yeah, and they go, oh, are you a skater? And you go, no, but I look the part, don't I?
Hey, but I'm bored as shit at work, so
Yeah.
I'm repping some bored at work.
Yeah,
shop
people
merch.
on your Zoom calls are going to be like, oh, where'd you get that badass shirt? And they're going to be like, bored at work. Furryturkey.com.
When the clubs open up, you're going to be rocking some Lemmy merch. You're going to walk into the club, and the girl's going to corner you in the bathroom and go, want to smish? And you're going to go, smish you? Here? No way.
You're gonna go,
I wear furryturkey.com.
and you're going to go, smish that subscribe button, though.
And then you look at her and you go, don't smash me here. Go home, smash that subscribe button, furryturkey.com.
Because we only have Russian people. We only have Russian people that are promoting our brand at clubs. We're only an international brand. So if you're in the U.S., don't bother.
Yep.
But if you're international, buy our shit. Buy our shit. It costs you $15 to get something shipped
It's
in the
6
U.S.,
rupees.
but it costs you $0 internationally, especially to Russia.
Our shirts are only 17 rupees.
Yeah, perfect. It'll be nice and cheap, but that's $3. $3 American dollars for shirts.
Well, look me in my eyes and tell me you love me.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, good night. Bye.
Bye.